We're live again.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Can you confirm before live?
Yeah, well, it just worked. Now it's working.
Oh, yep, it says live.
Yeah, it's working.
Very good. Hello. Sorry for the delay, everyone. OBS decided to crash and didn't tell me at first, but we're back. We're using Twitch Studio. Hopefully it'll run smoother.
Ooh.
So what have you thought about the first hour of testing, Nia?
Car's on track.
True.
I'm trying to figure out a way to pop out the stream chat because it's unnerving having myself there.
Mm. See, because I'm having to capture the entire screen, I'm basically just having it as I'm just looking at the Discord call. So I have to have chat open on my phone so I can see what's happening.
I was about to go, whoa, we have one person watching, but that's me.
We have 2 people watching. Hello, actual viewer. Please do post in the chat. Get involved. If you want, at some point, if you decide to stick along for a long time, hell, you could probably even join us and come and have a gab.
Yeah.
I'm here all morning. Nia's here till 9, so Nia's got another hour left.
About 9:30. I could probably push
Oh,
it too.
half nine. Okay, so Nia's got about an hour and a half left.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just here to chill out, have some fun, enjoy testing. At the end of the session, we'll then have a 1-hour lunch break. And then after that, we'd be back for the afternoon session. Carlos Sainz has just gone purple through Sector 1. Purple through Sector 2.
I'm still a minute behind.
So purple is on... Oh, that's actually really good. He's on the prototype tyres, so we don't know where in the Pirelli compounds they slot in purple. And it is a 1:33.7 for the fastest lap of the day so far from Carlos Sainz. An important thing to note if this is your first pre-season testing, times are not indicative.
As you'll say many times.
Yeah, we'll keep reminding you of this fact because the pole position time for Bahrain last year was a 1:30.5. So we're currently 3.2 seconds slower than in qualifying last year. But also, especially during the morning session, there's a lot of track evolution to come, and as the temperatures come down, the cars should get faster. So this afternoon, when they're under the lights, because that'll be this evening in Bahrain, then we should get faster times as well. Also, get used to us yawning. This is going to be a long day.
We've basically both been up since about 6:30.
Yeah. However, the excitement when I heard those F1 titles playing when I switched on my TV, because I basically switched on my TV as the titles hit, I was so happy.
I didn't get that because I had so much messing about with my iPad.
Yeah, I switched on my TV. It was like Workday, a system for finance, HR, and planning.
No, I'm planning. Yeah, I had so much, but technical difficulties was our first one was me and my iPad not working, so I had to get my old laptop out and use that because I couldn't log into Sky.
But it's working now. It's all
Yes.
still happening. I'm going to turn up my TV so I can actually hear what they're saying as well as what you're saying. I
See how loud.
I think they've maybe changed the design of the tyres for this year because, or it might just be for testing, but Max was just taking off the yellow tyres. So the medium compound, which I'm assuming is the C3, but there was no brackets on the tyre,
Oh,
which I thought was very strange.
the brackets is in the paint brackets you talking about,
Yeah,
is it?
yeah, on the tyre.
We were talking about this the other day. Some tyre
Yeah,
they
but
have
that
all the
should.
compounds there.
Yeah, but for C3, there's only one medium. Like, you only need 5
Yeah.
compounds.
Who knows? We'll see when the race hits.
Yeah, we'll find out next week.
Yeah.
I need a cup of tea soon.
I need to get my breakfast soon.
What's breakfast? What's breakfast?
I never usually used to have breakfast, but now I've started doing it, and I feel more hungry during the day and don't like it.
Whereas George Russell's coming out and he's got the brackets on the white wall tyres, which I think are the hards.
Oh, who knows?
Oh, Lawrence Pretto showed up in the commentary box. There's now 4 people.
Oh God.
Gasly's having a great start to the season, plus 93.7 seconds to Carlos Sainz.
Going,
The,
going.
the McLaren's going places, ladies and gentlemen. To be fair, let's be honest, I really blame a lot of people if they aren't joining us just now, because most of our viewership comes from the UK and it is 8 a.m.
Yes. Consider it.
It is a Thursday, yeah.
Like me, yeah. I'm
I'm
working
off
every
today.
day this
I mean, I didn't get in from work until 2 in the morning, and here I am. The things I do for Formula One.
week. I'm working Sunday in 2 different jobs.
Weird only seeing one car. Like, Lewis
Mm.
just chilling at the back of the garage on his phone. Clearly bored. But he could have had a long lie. He doesn't need to be there, he's not driving. Um, George Russell's out on track on. I'm just going to call it the hard tyre at this point. Actually, know which compound it is anymore. Hopefully, we'll be able to firm that up at some point over the session. I think he's going for a timed lap. He is. So Russell on a timed lap, but he went really deep into turn 1.
I've just seen the video of Lewis on his phone.
Yeah, Russell super deep into turn 1. Coming up to the sector 1 split now. And F1 have conveniently closed the timing graphic. Thanks very much for that, Formula 1.
So for Drive to Survive. Ooh, the sun's out.
Yes, the sun is out.
For Drive to Survive, there are brief scenes of fallout from Nikita Mazepin's ejection from Haas before the season began, following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. But some key moments of the season, including Seb's retirement, George's first win, and the missile attack within sight of qualifying for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, are barely or not at all covered. Thanks, Netflix.
The Ferrari looks really bouncy.
Give me a second to see the Ferrari.
When you see the slow-mo footage that it's about to show you, it's very bouncy.
I've still got George on track. Oh yes, sun's really out now.
Yeah, you might want to go close your blind or something like I have.
I don't have curtains.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Apologies to our viewers.
Right, there we are.
There we go. Hi Mel, how are you this morning?
Hi Mel. Oh yeah, that is bouncy.
Yeah. And I don't think that's just bumps on the track. That.
Don't worry, Mel. We're also very, very tired.
Yeah, like, join the club. I mean, so much so that I've not got a bed yet. Like, it was quick, grab the Formula One t-shirt.
In my case, it was quick. Get my work T-shirt and then get the Percy Pig onesie. Mel, I think your priorities are in the best order. F1, and not even your 9 a.m.s.
Yeah. Is that 9 a.m. lectures or?
I'm guessing so.
I mean, obviously you want to. I mean, honestly, I feel that. I feel that on a spiritual level.
I respect that, yeah. I don't even go to uni, but I respect that.
Nia showing us our tattoos now as well. We're really going far on this day of testing. Russell just finished his lap. He's currently 3 seconds down on sight, so definitely not a performance lap from George. Let's take you through the times at the moment. In P1 is Sainz with a 1:33.7. Second is Verstappen, 1.1 seconds. Third is Gasly, plus 2.3. Fourth, Guan Yu Zhou, plus 2.4. Fifth is Russell, plus 3. Hulkenberg's on an lap, so I can't see his time. And seventh is Sonoda with on plus 6.6. Albon and Piastri have not set a representative lap time, and so shows no time. And Drugovich actually has set no time because he broke down after 8 minutes.
So Mel said they had to make breakfast in the room, so she sat with a loaf of bread and a jar of Nutella. I respect that.
I think I might have some pancakes left actually from Tuesday that I might put some butter or Nutella on.
Tuesday?
Yeah, it was Pancake Tuesday.
I know, but you've left it for over a day.
In the fridge, obviously.
This is going to hit me even more, but I don't like pancakes.
Nia, why?
I just don't. I don't know why.
Oh my! The Alpine teamwear looks so bad.
I thought you were talking about the Alpha Tauri because that's on my screen right now, and that looks bad.
Yeah, no, the driver's suits actually look quite nice, but the teamwear, oh my days! You'll see it in a few moments.
Mel, I don't like either. She said I'm a crepe girly, but I don't like either of them.
I mean, crepes are nice as well. I'm sort of easy Ozzy, like I like both. To be quite honest with you,
those pancakes you get in like packets from like Tesco, I'll eat like one of them, but that's enough.
You think there's a red flag out with the conversations that we're having?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I
Hulkenberg
see.
on a lap.
I think the Alpine teamwear would have worked better if it was a darker blue.
Yeah, I don't like the design. See how on the side panels? I don't know. That was
Yeah.
wrong. Anyway, Hulkenberg's on a lap. He's went personal best sector 1. He's on the prototype non-marked at all tyres. He's coming up to the sector 2 split in a few moments. Turn 11 just now. It's going to be quite close to Sainz's time, I think, crossing the split now. Plus 9, 0.9, so not too far down. The Haas is really bouncy as well. And Haas was one of the teams that wasn't really affected by Porpoising last year. He's not running DRS, which would explain that, but he goes to second on timings with a 1:34.7. Yeah,
So,
a
you know, in
pancake
the
that's too thick isn't great, but if it's nice, then it's not too bad.
I'm just not keen on pancakes in general, really.
Right, what are you going to say, Nia?
Oh yeah, ever since the episodes, so Mel just said breaking news: JLS are going on another tour.
I thought JLS were done. I never liked them, but I thought they were
I
finished.
I remember people obsessing over them in primary school,
Oh yeah, same.
but yeah, ever since since we've been reviewing the cars and the episodes,
Hmm.
I keep trying to find the FIA logo.
Have we
Speaking of, we had to find it on the Alpine
and the Mercedes?
and Mercedes. Ferrari? Do they have it? No, they had.
Bless
Bless
me.
you.
Yes, we do need to find it on the Ferrari as well.
Basically, all the ones in the last episode, wasn't it?
Mel, what do you think about the liveries? Give us your rankings. But yeah, we do need to find it on those three cars if they show us some shots of them. The
Hmm.
Mercedes is in the pits. The Ferrari is on circuit, but we're watching the Haas.
The Haas didn't have the American flag on it when they were the car first time, did they?
I don't think it had it
Yes,
on launch, but it is there.
Mel, I agree with you. I don't like the pink on the Alpine. I don't really
Yeah.
like the all pink Alpine either.
Oh,
I think it
Felipe
would.
Drugovich is back on track. They've fixed the Aston Martin.
Whoa! I
It obviously wasn't too bad an issue if they've gotten back out in an hour.
I think the Alpine would look better if it was either dark metallic pink or no pink at all.
I love that
I,
Twitch censored your message there, Mel.
no, I got it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I got it as well. I could uncensor it, but maybe it's just my
I'm on
device.
the mod view because then I don't have to see my face.
Oh yeah, so am I. Ooh, Formula One Media has today announced a multi-year deal with Coupang Play to bring a new exclusive live streaming service to fans in South Korea.
What play?
Uh,
Where did you see that?
on F1 Media's Twitter account. That's why I follow it, because you get all the corporate announcements straight away. Not
I follow them as well.
not that it matters, Nia. We don't live in South Korea.
That's a good point. Yeah. Mel said, "Wait, we don't."
No, we don't. Well, I mean, I'm not sure about you, but I certainly don't.
I can say some words in Korean. and that is purely because I watch so many K-dramas and listen to K-pop.
If we do have South Korean fans, check out.
안녕하세요.
Yeah, arigato. Isn't that
That's
thank you?
Japanese.
Yeah, and it's Japanese.
안녕하세요. That's hello in Korean.
Also, our viewership just shot up a wee bit there, so welcome everybody. Mel's in the chat already. Please do join in the conversations.
She just said, Bournemouth doesn't look like South Korea. So.
Yeah, so please do join in. We're going to be here a while.
Yeah, well.
So yeah, let's have a chat this morning. Let's enjoy
Please.
the fact that Formula One's back, basically. What would be great for you guys in the chat just now? Give us your top 10 for liveries from top to bottom.
Just give us a ranking.
Because we've all got our opinions on it.
As you can see in our episodes about the car releases.
I thought Williams were running a new livery there with the Floviz paint, the way it came over the hill. I'm like, oh my god, that looks great. But no. Basically, I don't know about the rest of your email, but I sent you an email asking you if you wanted to join Nia and I on the Twitch call.
You're welcome to join us now, Mel, if you like.
Yeah, we can send you an invite to the Discord, and you can just jump in and actually chat with us rather than trying to go through Twitch chat. So now we're in.
Oh shit! If you have 5 minutes, I'll send you the invite link on Twitter because I know I have you on Twitter.
So we're in. Nia, what have you thought so far?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean with the Williams.
Yeah, I thought they were running that. I thought they'd get into the Duracell more, and I'm like, I like it, but it's just Floviz.
Hold on. Am I inviting her to the actual Turn 5 server?
Yeah. Because we'll just use this call, obviously.
Hold on. With that, we should probably make another channel for us so we can discuss like Monday nights and stuff. Because I don't think everyone would want to see that.
Oh yeah.
Sonia already does, but
yeah, we can start closer to the time. Like if we're ever going to actually open it up fully.
Yeah.
Albon's just went quickest through sector 1, but he is on the soft tyre. Up to the sector 2 split.
Breaking news and chance as Mel makes a move from fastest lap podcast to Turn 5. We have our 5th member again!
Woo! Fastest through sector 2 for Alex Albon as well.
Ooh.
This could be a new fastest time in the session. Bit of a wobble through turn 12. Is it turn 12? No, turn 14, sorry. And he does go fastest. He lost almost all of the through that wobble in the final corner. But goes fastest with a 1:33.6. Yeah, F1 have just pulled up Bahrain GP 2022 pole time 1:30.5. We are 3.1 seconds slower.
Woo.
Someone in a Twitter chat I'm in just went Albon World Drivers Champion confirmed.
Mel, I've sent the link to you on Twitter.
Oh, he went wide through a couple of corners actually. That lap time wouldn't stand in an actual Grand Prix weekend. He crossed the white line. So who are you most looking forward to seeing?
Mel.
Yeah, I just read that.
I I didn't see the message before, so I just saw that you won't be able to smell me. I got really...
Yeah, I read it backwards as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've started silly season early with podcast poaching. So it turns out my PC likes Twitch Studio much better than OBS, so I think I might be using Twitch Studio from now on.
Good to know. I feel like if it's probably more that's probably more catered to, let's say, towards like people who are just starting out on Twitch.
Yeah.
So it's an easier program on the computer.
Guan Yu Zhou's coming into the pits. So this afternoon, just as a preview, we have Verstappen again. He's taken all day in the Red Bull. Sargent making his debut. Norris, Alonso, Leclerc, Magnussen, De Vries making his debut for Alpha Tauri. Ocon, Hamilton, and Bottas. Oh, some bodywork on the track. I wonder who's lost that. So over the curbs and the S section, just at the start of sector 2, somebody's lost some bodywork. It is quite a chunk as well. I would like to drive over the top of it. Oh, I like the Williams halo.
Again, bear with.
Yeah, those are the sort of shots that you don't see in the
Oh yeah, that's
releases.
quite bad.
I mean, I know it's just Duracell logos, but it looks smart. I like it.
Mm.
So let's take you through a lap with Alex Albon. Nice line through turn 1. You're then starting to pick up the power as you go through turn 2 and 3. And he's not pushing at all, so let's just not do that. This is not a push lap in the slightest. God's sake, Alex. Oh,
Oh.
hello.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
What a morning.
Welcome back to the Turn 5 podcast.
My
This
God.
is Mel from Fastest Lap Podcast, everyone. When we upload this onto YouTube, the links will be in the description.
So true.
Maybe if Richard can be bothered, it'll be in the corner, but maybe, who knows. Yeah, how are you this morning?
So early.
It is very early, isn't it?
Yeah.
So early.
Did you get up for the green light, or...?
Yeah.
Yep.
My dad called me at 6 o'clock when he got into work. He was like, "Are you awake?" And I was like, He goes, "I'll take that as a no."
I actually rate that. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
He's very dedicated. I was like, "Have you even got it on?" He was like, "No."
That explains why I was an hour early for waking you up.
I know. I was like, "I told you it was 7." And he said, "Yeah, I told you I was going to wake you up at 6." And I thought he was joking. It's not.
It's alright, Nia decided to reveal at the start of the stream that she got up at 5:45.
So I would actually wake up. No, I woke up at 5:45, fell back asleep at 6:15,
That's fair enough.
I then woke up again about 2:45 when my mum came in and turned the lights on. That was not a good morning.
I woke up at 6:30 and then switched my TV on at exactly 10 to.
I went to bed at 4.
Yeah, I didn't get in from work until 2.
It was so late. My flatmate called me and I was like, James, what do you want? And he was like, oh, I'm just walking back to the flat. I need the company. And then I go in to make my sandwich and he's asleep in the kitchen
I mean, why not?
on the air mattress. And I thought, oh, maybe he's lost his key. Well, he hasn't because he's got his pillow in there. So I don't really know what's going on.
Are any of you guys going to Silverstone?
No.
Oh, okay.
Chris, stop moving it in.
I'll carry.
Yeah.
I'll carry for both brands then.
Please do. I had to carry it last time and it was exhausting.
Yeah, I was doing that. Yeah, that's my second year.
There's
So.
no service at that bloody track.
Is that?
There's no service at that bloody track.
Oh, it's horrendous.
I forgot how privileged it was having staff Wi-Fi before. Like, can't do anything.
Right.
I would say I kind of carried for the E-Prix, but I didn't really.
Didn't. We asked you for a review and you went,
I can't.
"Was good."
If someone else isn't there with me, I can't describe anything. Like,
That's fair enough, actually. I'll back that.
thank you. If you give me like a set of questions to answer, then I can review it. But no one asked me.
We tried asking questions as well.
Who weren't specific?
Yashi's putting in his first lap, guys.
Yeah, but he's
Hold on, sporting the wrong team.
He's 4 seconds down on Albon.
It's fine.
Do I have anything?
Ow. Oh, I got stuck over my headset.
That's why you don't try and add a second t-shirt.
Got it.
See, I played smart. I just went neutral.
I went Percy Pig.
That's my favourite team. Percy Pig livery who? Okay, if anyone was
Pig
going to get a
Racing.
Percy Pig livery, it would be George Russell because he definitely shops at M&S.
Yes.
Piastri aborted his lap, came into the pits.
Ah.
Am I the furthest ahead, actually? What time on all of your testing clocks? I've got
250.10.
2:57:16.
Oh, I'm on 2:49.
Oh.
Oh, we're finding out whose bit of car that is on the curb. It's Hulkenberg.
Of course it is.
L.
I've got nothing against him, but I just don't like him.
Same. Honest, kind of, yeah.
I mean, I don't mind Nico. Like, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he seems nice enough, but also, why is he back?
That's also very true. He's very old.
Because there was a seat, and Haas went, Nico, you want seat? And Nico went, yes. As simple as.
I get that, but also...
He was out of the sport for, like, what? 3 years?
Yeah,
well,
3 years.
So, like...
He did race in 2020 and 2021.
Yeah, but a race. Maybe 2.
Did he race?
Yes, but
Exactly.
not a whole season. So, like...
Yeah. Let's be honest, though. He only lost his seat because of Daddy's cash.
Oh, yeah. True.
Like, that's the whole reason Hulkenberg lost his seat.
But where was he racing before he lost his seat?
Haas, no?
No.
Wait, Renault?
Is it Renault? Yeah, because he got replaced by Ocon, didn't he?
A Racing Point.
Was it?
Did he not spend his last season at Racing Point?
No.
Hold on. F1 put up a graphic the other day. We can figure this out.
Because that's why they had a seat and everything sitting waiting for him for the British Grand Prix. When he had
it was
to cover
Renault.
for Perez. Oh, it was Renault.
No,
Yeah,
no, he was
2019.
just their reserve driver.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Verstappen.
He never raced the Racing Point. He raced the Force India.
Oh, yeah, true. Verstappen.
He was
purple through Sector 2.
He was replaced by Esteban Ocon for the 2020 F1 season. He returned to F1 in 2020 racing for Racing Point in 3 races.
But he only actually raced in 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he returned again
Verstappen's
to
just gone P1.
I suppose. He then returned again to replace Seb in Aston Martin for its first 2 races of 2022. So, yeah.
Did they not race in 2021?
Nope.
Fair enough. Because I know he done Britain, Germany, and somewhere else in 20. Did Hulkenberg do Bahrain Outer? I don't even know. 2020 was such a long time ago.
I don't even remember 2020. It's still a blur.
Yeah.
Which is mental because nobody did anything in 2020.
Yeah, so you think you'd remember doing nothing?
I like that Red Bull t-shirt, to be honest. Actually, I
That
take
was...
that back. I don't like the red stripes down the back of it.
I don't like the stripes on the side of the suits. I just think it looks
Yeah.
wrong. Like,
How beautiful is that Mercedes? It's stunning.
Okay, so Hulkenberg in 2020 raced for the British and 70th anniversary Grand Prix.
And
And
then the
then,
German Grand Prix.
yes,
Oh, no, sorry. It wasn't the German Grand
the
Prix.
Eiffel.
It was the Eiffel Grand Prix.
Mm-hmm.
honestly.
And
Basically,
2020.
because another set of promoters owned the rights to the German Grand Prix, they had to rename it.
Wait, to the Eiffel Grand Prix?
Yeah, it's the
because
region.
yeah,
That's
How
what they did
confusing.
with. That's what they did with Styria as well,
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and Sakia. Is it? Yeah,
and Emilia Romagna
yeah,
and Sao Paulo.
yeah.
Any more?
Um, hang on.
Tuscan Grand Prix.
Tuscan, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's it.
I think that's it in terms of the current calendar.
But what about the Turkish Grand Prix? Was that just a Turkish Grand Prix?
Yeah, because it was in Turkey.
Yeah, but I couldn't. I mean, the Sao Paulo one. There's no other. Brazil? That's Brazil Grand Prix, isn't it?
Signs just went purple through Sector 1. Yeah, no, I think the promoters who made it the Brazilian Grand Prix wanted too much money, so they went another set of promoters who couldn't use the rights to Brazilian Grand Prix, so called it the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Which is Formula One Arrow pre-season testing day 1. Thank you for that. I know that. When I tuned in to Sky, what I expect to watch is F1.
If you're watching, you're not.
Other TV stations are available. And Carlos Sainz just goes fastest with a 1:33.2.
Unless you're in the UK.
Me and Empath sensing Alice will get another win this year.
Well, yeah. Unless when we actually start getting down to the nitty-gritty, Ferrari to be a shitbox.
Very true.
On that note, I'm going to get my breakfast because I'm hungry.
It's a very good idea.
I will
There
be
seems
back
a lot
soon.
of vibrations going through the Red Bull steering wheel there. You'll see it in a couple of moments, but
I find it weird that William using orange flavours.
I didn't like it because I thought it was a new livery. I did.
little, you thought, oh, orange.
No, I thought it was Duracell.
Oh yeah,
I'm like a Duracell front line. Yeah, then it was Flovis.
I'm at the wheel now.
There's
Yeah,
a
I
lot of vibrations going through that steering wheel.
see what you mean. He's only going straight. He's going.
Yeah,
In my opinion, he's not going particularly fast.
yeah, true. Like the air could be stalling a bit, but hello, new people. Welcome to the stream. How are you this morning? Feel free to post in the chat. Get involved. Mel, I'm not sure if you're still actually viewing the stream, so you can see
Yeah,
the chat. Yeah,
and the stream really went for it.
yeah. Sorry, I've got to open the admin view. I don't think I have a viewer. All I've got is the stream open.
Green on yours, Cal.
Yeah, for the numbers, that's probably the only thing I
Yeah.
can vibe with.
Like, just make it blue because the helmet's blue.
Yeah. One thing we spoke about on Monday there as well, I think the numbers were really hard to read.
Yeah,
It's not just the front numbers, but the side pod numbers. In the pictures,
because
they
there's
looked
so
very
high.
squashed.
Yeah, it's fine. Maybe Mercedes will just take the big like white circle again and just slap it on the side like they did last year.
And no, to be fair, I don't think the numbers were that difficult to read on last year's car.
No, I don't think last year's were bad. I just remember the Mercedes looking really ugly when they put more numbers on the side because everyone thought they were going to start appealing the numbers.
AMG, AMG, AMG.
Yes. Excited for Joy to Survive tomorrow.
No.
I have the day off, and even though I'm going to regret it, I'm still going to get up at 8 o'clock to watch it.
Why are you getting up at 8 o'clock to watch Drive to Survive when you could get up at 6:30 to watch pre-season testing?
Oh, wait. Oh, day off as well. What is this?
That's Formula One stream.
Yeah.
And do you want to know the worst thing? I'm up at this time in the morning for the next 2 days, and then I start work at 7 a.m. on Saturday. So I'm up at this time again.
What's worse, I wake up early for work. I have to get up at 4 for work.
Ugh.
And I will still be pulling on a sock at 5:30 and I should have left already. But when it's F1, I'm awake like that.
Oh, yeah.
I've been so deprived. This off-season was too long.
Yeah. Damn World Cup.
Damn football. Who cares about football?
I mean, I enjoyed the World Cup, but...
I didn't. I lost £5.
I mean, I lost £3, but...
In this cost of living crisis, £5 is a lot of dollar.
True. Well, no, it isn't. It's the opposite. It would buy you a Freddo.
Yeah, it would get you one Freddo. My pasta has gone up almost by a whole pound. I only buy as the yellow label normally. No, I don't. Now I do, but I didn't used to.
As the own brand.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's what my half loaf of bread is up there.
We need to go to Aldi.
We have an Aldi.
Lidl?
Yeah, we have a Lidl, but okay, the thing is it's so bad. I can't get everything I need.
Yeah, but you can get most of the things you need.
I can't. I tried doing a shop there. It wasn't very great.
As well as very random things in the middle of Aldi slash Lidl, yeah.
I bought nutcrackers. We've had inflatable bean bags.
When they whip out the TVs, you're like, why?
Prime. We went to a corner shop yesterday on the way back from my house viewing, and guess how much a bottle of Prime was selling for in the corner shop?
How much?
£8.50.
My God. I've not tried it.
I don't see the hype. It's just an isotonic drink, like,
Yeah.
respectfully.
Is it an isotonic? I thought it was an energy drink.
No, it's just like an isotonic sports drink.
Yeah, I'll just stick to Lucozade, to be honest.
Ooh.
Or Lidl own brand Lucozade.
I don't drink. I mostly drink Red Bull. I started counting how many I've purchased since I've been at uni and pinning them up here. But there's also like a few more on my keys I need to add, but I think we're at 3, 6, 9, 18. Which isn't bad for a few months worth of consumage.
Oh, once Nia comes back, I'm going for a cup of tea.
Ooh. Cheeky biscuit?
I don't know, maybe. But the priority is the big mug of tea.
Yeah. I mean, my coffee machine is right there, so. It's a card price. Let's go for it.
But no, I was maybe go downstairs, but I think there is somebody downstairs, so I'll just keep watching up here. I can't live stream from downstairs. My dad's there, stoating about.
I mean, you can get his opinion.
It's a bit. I mean, it was enough, so.
I'm so sad I'm going this year.
Should not get a ticket.
Didn't bother. Cost of living crisis. I'm a uni student. I don't have the money.
I mean, you can go on the Thursday.
You have to pay to go on the Thursday, no?
Only if you don't buy a weekend ticket.
Exactly. I got through for free last year. I'm not doing it again.
Is that because you had a weekend ticket?
Yeah.
And yeah, so.
What time that was? I almost didn't actually make it to the Grand Prix all day.
How?
Because when we were coming back on Saturday, after seeing Bastille, my dad ran over a brick on the country roads.
Oh no.
Of his new BMW, and we thought he'd knackered the tyre.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was a bit dangerous. It was a weird weekend for me.
How so?
Well, my dad won tickets to Aston Martin Hospitality on the Saturday, so we went to that, and it was just really weird. I was also wearing a McLaren Ferrari jacket.
Yeah.
I got free that.
Fair enough.
And a mini Hulkenberg, so I guess I'll take that.
Yeah, so was it like the actual hospitality unit, or?
No, so it's like it's not even on Silverstone property. It's like next to it where the factory is.
Ah.
Yeah, they had a massive tent. They had the cars. It was really nice. It was very posh.
Must have been quite annoying when it trips over to the hospitality.
Well, it was right after qualifying. It was after qualifying.
Yeah, because
it was raining and everything. It looked like a rat.
Well, no, the rain was off by the time qualifying finished.
Yeah. I just remember seeing Latifi get into Q3, and I was like,
"Oh, the scenes!
Excuse
the scenes."
We were on the start finish. That's where we sat for quali, and everyone just went feral.
Yeah.
I was shocked that he'd driven so well in the wet. He couldn't have driven particularly well in the dry.
Yeah, he done better in the wet than he did the dry. I was at Village, and everybody was lapping up Latifi getting into Q3, and then it was really funny because every time he tried to post a lap, in Q3 he went off at Village, so I just kept seeing him driving along the front. And then I did Monza as well, and
what? Yeah. I did say one day I'm gonna try and save my money and take my dad to a Grand Prix. Don't know which one.
Yeah, I did Silverstone, and then I flew out to Monza a few months later,
That's nuts.
and I'm doing Silverstone again.
So jealous.
Monza wasn't
Maybe I'll sneak in as a protester at Silverstone.
Monza wasn't actually that expensive.
Was it not?
No.
Oh,
So
darling.
my weekend ticket was €500 for,
Bargain.
see how the apex, the second Lesmo,
Yeah.
that is where I was sat. Row A at the apex of the second Lesmo.
Oh, damn.
So that cost me €500 for the weekend. Um, Transport to and from the circuit was cheap as chips because you just took the train,
Yeah.
and it was like €15, I think, for the entire day's travel all across Milan.
That's not bad
So
at
you could
all.
go anywhere in the city. What else? My flight, I flew business class, so obviously they're a bit more expensive. It cost me 320 return,
That's not bad at all.
and my hotel was about 400, 500 maybe.
Yeah. I guess realistically, with hotels, you're there from really early until really late. So
Yeah,
it's not like big where you go. See, back home, I only live like about an hour's drive from Silverstone, so we just drove every day.
yeah.
And my dad already did it so many times when he was taking me to and from work, which was an experience and a half. Thanks, Dad.
Um,
But yeah, we just drove every day.
but yeah, no, it really was that expensive a trip, and I stayed. It was more expensive because I stayed longer after the Grand Prix. I
Yeah.
stayed for an extra couple of days in Italy. Um,
Holiday,
yeah, pretty much. I mean,
cheeky getaway.
I told my mum and dad that I was away on a cultural trip.
What?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go see Milan because I was in Milan the year before, at the same time after the UEFA Nations League games.
Right.
So I was so busy working at the finals that I never got much time to see. So I'm going to go out and see the thing. I phoned them on the Friday. And hello, how are you? Where are you today? Turn 10 Monza. What do you mean? What are you there for? Formula One.
No way.
Like,
I've not told my parents that I'm going to France in a few months, so
yeah, literally phoned them for turn 10 at Monza. Was like,
brilliant. Send a little selfie.
pretty
Have you worked on
much.
the Photoshop recently? What are you thinking?
I probably appeared on TV a few points that weekend, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm worried because I took the day off. I took the weekend off sick
Oh, you didn't.
because I didn't understand how I'd only been working at space for about 3 months at this point, and I didn't understand how holidays worked and how you book them. So I was like on the phone, I'm like, "Hey, you've got COVID."
Hi, Mel's boss.
I mean, I had to do a return work interview and everything. When they told me that, I thought they caught me out. They were like, "Oh, do you need any support?" And I was like,
No,
"Yeah, I'm feeling really great actually."
yeah.
I had COVID during Miami Grand Prix, and was it Miami? Might have been Miami actually. Yeah, it was. And I had to sit on the opposite side of the living room to my dad.
It's Mia.
Hello. I had COVID during the Italian Grand Prix, but I just watched upstairs adult.
See, I very much was segregated to my room where my PC was at the time, but my dad was like, "You can come in and sit on the if you want. Just don't look at me because I don't look at
We were just talking about the Italian pre actually.
What were you talking about the fact you were there?
I was saying how I told my parents that I was on a cultural trip and then phoned them from turn 10 onwards. I was like, hi!
I have returned with my breakfast.
You have
Ooh.
Porridge.
that
Golden
gives
syrup porridge.
me a moment that I can roll away and not leave Mel unattended.
That's interesting.
I will be back in a couple minutes. I'm going to go and make tea. Let me know if anything.
We'll shout.
We shall. Well, help.
I mean,
You
I
know what? We should.
I'll take the chat with me, so put it in the chat.
Uh-huh.
Right, season a tick.
Did anything special?
Literally nothing. Passion in his first lap.
Hey.
Which, you know, it was okay. I don't think it was much of like a let's see what we can get out the car lap.
No, let's see what happens.
I need to be educating my children on F1. And my grandkids. Hold on. Oh yeah. They're my monkeys.
I love that.
I had to it was really awkward. We had inspections last week. And I didn't think they'd be bothered about my monkeys. Literally shrimp. And they were sat here. They came in and I was busy like playing my game. I wasn't really paying attention to them. They were asking me so many questions. And they were like, well, we do another inspection and then we'll have to get rid of them. So please just make sure they're gone. And I was like, realistically, I could drink them, you'd never know. I wouldn't, but
It's their animals, so it's
Yeah.
breach of contract.
I was like, I get it, but also, what are they?
Yeah,
I could put them in the coffee machine. They never would have known.
yeah. I work in property management and I've had to email a couple of people and be like, okay, you do animals that are allowed in the property and that is a breach of contract. So get
Yeah.
out.
Get them gone.
Literally, I was giving someone a house viewing and I sent them like, I said, yeah, that's fine, but we're looking after my parents' dog at the moment, so we're gonna have to lock it in my room. I was like,
We have because there's five of us, but everyone gets to see it before we put the deposit down. So we went yesterday because it's between me and my friend Josh to pick between the rooms which one we wanted. And annoyingly, the one room we needed to see that wasn't in, so they locked their door.
yeah.
And I was like, "You're joking! Like this is the one thing we needed to see." But it's really awkward because like they're all just like in the living room, and it's just so awkward because we were trying to take photos and videos. It just felt a bit invasive.
I've had to do take pictures of people's houses to put up online.
Yeah,
It's so awkward because I feel bad taking pictures of all their stuff.
we realised the first went to view the house, they'd obviously cleaned, and the second time it was lived in. We just weren't bothered. Although I have scored the biggest room in the house.
No, not sure.
Because which I think's fair because we didn't want to take it down this route, but I put in the most effort, so and I still have to because I so if someone's in a month, I'm gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah. Luckily, my tenants were students.
See, yeah, that's the thing. We're still students, and the people are very like student friendly. Like our road is basically just full of students, like students and families. But yeah, I don't know how I ended up being head tenant, but I am. Oh well.
Yes, it's about the property. They call you.
Yeah, I mean, that's the issue. Is they called me as we were walking to the house yesterday. Phone just didn't ring.
Oh.
And then they called someone else, and they were like, "Yeah, he's running a bit late. He'll be there in about 10 minutes." But 2 minutes later, we get a Slipknot blasting from down the road. Because last time I did the exact thing.
Probably means you forgot.
Yeah, probably. To be honest,
Oh, good. Property management.
I couldn't. my,
I don't want to.
my brain facility.
I'm not doing it today. I'm working in a cafe today. But
Ooh.
yeah. So I have 2 jobs this week.
Ooh.
I work in Monday to Sunday.
Oh,
And I've got up for this.
why would you do that to yourself?
I didn't have a choice. Working Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they let an agency anybody.
Yeah.
And then my manager was like, so yeah, can you work these days? And I was like, yeah, sure, a bit of money. It was only after I put my calendar crap.
Yeah.
I am working every day this week.
Suck while I'm at uni. Try jobs at the Tesco's. I just don't want me. So, which is okay. What's the reason?
I don't like the all-in on the show.
I feel like it looked better.
Yeah.
If it was just a white logo.
The other colour would work better. Well, apart from black, would work better than red with me.
Agreed. At least Halo, the Duracell on it.
That's cool. I'll do it like that. I'm
The part.
Yeah, the gel bit was very good. But I do miss when they had the number and name on Halo.
Oh yeah.
So, one.
It's so weird. I feel like over the last year, most people got rid of a significant amount of paint.
Mm.
So I remember Ruben Williams like great paint for cars. Yeah, seeing a lot more just carbon.
We were saying this in the episode about Mercedes.
Mm.
We wouldn't be like Mercedes could probably pull off like an all carbon livery,
Yeah,
and just stick stickers on top.
yeah.
Because that's
Like,
kind of like you have halfway along. It's just on down.
yeah, like they'd be able to do that quite easily.
Yeah, it would look quite cool.
Anything to save money.
Mm.
Everyone's set up now.
Oh, yeah.
Slay.
Swag. Yeah, we should probably start talking about testing, not poppies.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's a very mixed bag. Like there's the Williams that, and like Alex is only 0.4 off the pace.
Oh, shower. Oh, Ed.
I don't think Aston Martin are particularly like pushing the cars in the session just yet.
I think
So I
because
think
Piastri and Drogovic, they're taking
yeah,
it slow. They'll probably do the same for Sargent and Williams. Yeah, take it
true,
slow.
very true. I don't know much about Logan Sargent.
All I know is I think he's a transporter.
That's what I feel like. That's all I know.
Yeah.
If you have a Google or whatever your favorite local search engine is.
When I do army cadets, and one of my cadets came up to me because he knows I like F1. I've got the F1 tire keychains on my keys.
Yeah.
And he came up to me and was like, "Oh, what did he call me? Jones," because I'm not actually an adult instructor yet, so they have to call me Miss Jones.
That's brilliant.
Instead of like PI or whatever. So, "Oh, Miss Jones, have you seen the Logan Sargent driving for Williams?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, he's great," and all that. I was like, he's a Trump supporter." And he just looked at me. I was like, "Is he?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Another thing I don't like is the goal from the Williams.
Yeah, I don't really understand why Golf moved from
No.
McLaren to Williams.
Because it's the wrong type of blue.
Yeah, that's why it looks off. There's not really massive amounts of information on Logan Sargent. That's suspicious.
I know he did 2 years in F3, 1 year in F2.
Yeah.
Because
He was in F2 last year.
he came third in 2020 in F3, because that was when Oscar won and Teo Koscheck came second. Then those two moved up to Formula 2. Oscar obviously won. Teo came like fourth. I don't know where Logan came in F3 that year. And then last year, did he win it?
No.
It was Felipe Djokovic who won it.
Yeah, he was fourth last year.
He was fourth.
Yeah. I will say, one thing that really messes with me is how old Nick de Vries is.
Yeah.
Because Logan Sargent's 22, right?
Nick is like 27.
He's 28.
And he's already a world champion.
Yeah.
He was like the first Dutch world champion in motorsport.
Like, it's just so bizarre to me. Also, his first name isn't actually Nick.
What's his name?
His name is Hendrik Johannes Nicasius de Vries. What?
It's like Lance Stroll's name is Lance Strollovich.
Yeah.
And Alex's name is Alex Albon. A Thai last name. I can't remember what the last name is. I think it's guessing it's a Thai last name, but
yeah,
it comes up. It's on his Facebook.
It's on his Facebook.
Like his Facebook is.
Hello.
Hello.
I have procured a large mug of tea.
Hello, she said. Mug of tea.
Okay.
This looks like a mug of tea.
But it's a yellow M&M.
I love mug of tea. Oh wow.
I went to Park Asterix in Gate. It's like French theme
Yeah.
park. I got a mug that literally is called Le Big Mug. It's huge. I'm trying to find it later. It's under my bed, and I use it as a stationery pot with loads of bottles and stuff. Because I use it.
You'll need that for the other research.
Yeah. I drink tea or coffee, there's have hot chocolate.
Oh,
I mean,
what a shame.
I don't think the calendar's too bad.
No, I don't think it was. I just remember waking up for the Australian Grand Prix, and like I kept falling asleep and opened my eyes, but oh, cars are still on the track.
I did that for Japan. I woke up, watched the start of the race, like lap 3, fell asleep. Woke up like a couple of laps. Oh no, then I woke like.
I woke up for Japan, seen lights go out, fell back asleep, and woke up at like 9. I'm like, why is the Grand Prix not finished?
I stayed up. I was having a sleepover because my friends were staying in my bed, so I had my flatmate's bed and he slept on the floor, as he should. And he kept sleep talking through the night because he wasn't awake, because I had to speak with him about it in the morning, and he kept asking, he was like, the Grand Prix, has it started? He doesn't even watch F1. And he was like, who's won?
Yeah,
right. So, I've got the 2023 start time information from the FIA. Bahrain, all-time GMT.
Oh, good.
Bahrain, 3 o'clock. Saudi Arabia, 5 o'clock. Australia, 5 a.m. Azerbaijan, 11 o'clock. Miami, 7:30 at night. Emilia-Romagna, 1 o'clock. Monaco, 1 o'clock. Spain, 1 o'clock. Canada, 6 o'clock. Austria, 1 o'clock. Great Britain, 2 o'clock. But it'll actually be 3 o'clock because we'll be in British summertime by then.
Yeah.
Hungary 1 o'clock, Belgium 1 o'clock, Netherlands 1 o'clock, Italy 1 o'clock, Singapore 12 o'clock, Japan 5 a.m,
Ooh.
Qatar 2 o'clock, United States 7 o'clock, Mexico 8 o'clock, Brazil 5 o'clock, Las Vegas 6 a.m. on the Saturday.
Oh my god.
Well, no. Sorry. 6 a.m. on the Sunday because they're racing on the Saturday.
On
And
Saturday.
Yeah.
And Abu Dhabi 1 o'clock.
Jesus.
I
My
can probably
dad was on
guarantee.
about going to the F1 arcade to watch the Vegas Grand Prix.
No.
I don't think he will once I tell him it's on at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, Las Vegas times. Oh, that's
It's like,
local. Damn, what is
yeah, it's
local?
like 10 p.m. start time.
Right, so if it's 10 p.m. at night, local is 6 a.m. That is 8 hours.
Yeah, 8 hours.
Yeah.
Vegas is the furthest, no?
So 6:30. FP1 starts at 2:30 a.m.
Oh,
FP2 6. Sorry. FP2 6 a.m. FP3 2:30. Qualifying 6 a.m. Race 6 a.m.
I can probably guarantee I'm not going to be watching many of the races live because at work. We're
Jesus.
gonna fucking.
I don't even think I'm
So
going to go as
early.
far as watching Vegas live.
I will probably have to take a nap and then wake up for Vegas, but I'll stay up for like quali.
Hmm. What, you're going
I
to
like
stay up
using
for
the
quality at
F1
6 a.m.?
season. Oh, no, not quali. I'll stay up for practice. I'll take a nap for quali.
As I say, I'll maybe stay up for FP1.
Yeah, at like 2, but
But the thing is, that's a Friday morning.
F1 Academy calendar.
Oh my.
ooh,
That is
So
big news.
round 1, 28th, 29th of April is Austria. Round 2, 7th of May, Valencia. Round 3,
ooh,
21st of May, Barcelona. Round 4, 25th of June, Zandvoort. Round 5, 9th of July, Monza. Round 6, 30th of July, Le Castellet. And round 7, 22nd of October, Austin.
So
wow.
despite how much we speculated on Monday's episode, it's Austin that they're going to support. It's the United States Grand Prix.
How bizarre.
Race
I
weekend
feel like
format, 2 free practice sessions of 40 minutes each, followed by 2 qualifying sessions of 15 minutes each. As previously announced, all events will have 3 races. Races 1 and 3 will be 30 minutes long and race 2 will be 20 minutes. Qualifying 1 will set the grid for race 1 and qualifying 2 will set the grid for race 3. The first 8 finishers in qualifying 1 will start race 2 in reverse order. Cars finishing in 9th position and below will start in the position that they qualified.
Jesus.
And the points allocations have been announced. Race 1 and Race 3, Formula 1 style. Race 2, it's the top 8 going 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
what?
So Race 1 and Race 2 are Formula 1 style points. Race 2 is 10 points for first, 8 for second, 6 for third, 5 for fourth, 4 for fifth, 3 for sixth, 2 for seventh, 1 for eighth.
Wow.
I saw someone retweeted the driver lineup for testing, like that one,
Yeah.
and they quote tweeted it saying, laughing how the PIA and NOR for Piastri and Norris sounds like piano in an Australian accent.
I'm not going to try, but I tried in my head.
That's why I spelled it out. I don't want to try.
Yeah.
But Bruno Michel, general manager of the F1 Academy, has said, "I'm very pleased to reveal the calendar of F1 Academy's inaugural season. Our goal was to be able to race on as many Formula One Grand Prix tracks as possible, with circuits that could be a great challenge for the drivers. The teams know these layouts very well, so they will be able to help their young talents get to grips quickly. We'd announced that F1 Academy would be racing alongside Formula One at one event, so it's fantastic to be part of the F1 Grand Prix package in Austin. We will also conclude the first season in front of the F1 paddock and the American crowd. There's quite a big gap between round 6 and 7, but that is mainly due to the fact that we'll be sending the cars and equipment by ship to save on logistical costs. Additionally,
Interesting.
there will be 15 days of testing to add to the track time in 2023. With the first 2 days in Barcelona on April 11th and 12th, we will reveal the rest of the dates in due course."
15. That's so long.
Not consecutively, obviously.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What they haven't announced is if these races will be broadcast.
I hope so.
Hopefully.
Because the sport's not gonna grow without the exposure. Yeah, you can show it to who's in the stands, but realistically,
And let's be honest, is this going to be a main event thing, or is this going to be a support series for another category? Because it is Formula 4.
ooh, true.
Like, I put something in the Discord the other day, and you might be able to find it if you scroll back. It's the pyramid for the route to Formula 1, and F1 Academy actually slots in below Formula Regional.
So it might be they do it like Formula Regional does. What, show it on YouTube?
Honestly, I'd enjoy that.
I really want to watch it. I want to see how it all plays out.
Austin will obviously be broadcast on TV.
Yeah.
Because it's an F1 event.
Not necessarily.
Freca broadcast on Sky Sports.
Did it?
No, they didn't actually.
No, they were on YouTube when they were in Monaco. Because I remember Paul Aaron was winning and then went straight into Paul Ricard. No, Sandoval.
No heroics into Sandoval.
Yeah, he was leading and then went straight into Sandoval and crashed. So that was on YouTube as well.
He tried heroics into Sandoval. I enjoyed it when Freca was a support series to Formula 1. Those races were chaos.
It was great.
It was a bit annoying though when Formula 2 and Formula 3 were also at the race weekend. Those were bloody mad episodes. Formula 1, 2, 3 and Freca.
I'm kind of glad we stopped covering Freca because that was a mess.
Mick Schumacher looks so depressed in the back of the Mercedes garage.
I was only watching Freca for Paul Aaron, but we don't talk about that.
I turned on the testing and I was like, why do I feel sad? And I was like, oh yeah, Mick's not racing this year. And I just sat friggin' 5 minutes and was like, oh.
I don't think he put in the performances to have a race this year, to be honest.
I don't really know. Like, he got points. In a crap car.
Yeah, sure he got points, but, like, look at what Magnussen did.
True.
Magnussen's an experienced driver.
Also true.
But there was quite a big gap. And it's not like Schumacher was a rookie last season. I'm also not against Ricciardo losing his seat. I think Ricciardo deserves to lose his seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was sad about it, but like, it made sense. He wasn't putting performance in the car.
I feel like he knew it kind of knew it going into the season as well. It was going to be one of his last
He's
full
also
time
he
with
said
McLaren.
he's hoping to take a gap year.
Yeah.
Is that the same sabbatical that who is it? Oh, I can't think his name now. Oh, one of the old drivers went on sabbatical in like 2004 and never came back.
Oh,
I probably wasn't born then, or just about born.
Can't remember who it is. Crofty's on TV.
Huh?
I said if I could replace my dad with anyone, it would probably be Crofty.
Crofty's on. Hi, Crofty. Hi,
I
Andy Davidson.
I haven't got sound on because if I did, the microphone would pick it up.
I love that. Anthony Davidson spent 6 years in Formula 1 and done 24 races. We're doing that in the season.
And I really don't like Will Buxton.
I don't mind Will, to be honest.
He just makes me feel a bit icky. Like, if I was gonna cross him on the street, I'd probably cross him to the other side of the road.
Yeah, I don't mind Will Buxton.
I feel like he's a kind of a good presenter, but like a Drive to Vile style presenter, like commentator, not really. But like presenter as in like interviewing drivers, I think he's alright.
Well, he isn't a commentator. Testing, they basically roll out everybody because of how
Yeah,
long
but
they need to cover.
Yeah, but you get what I mean, like analysis type thing. I think he's a good interviewer and like presenter, but other than that,
didn't he say once on Drive to Survive, whoever finishes first wins the race?
Yeah, bear in mind, he doesn't write those scripts.
No.
I know, but surely he could go, this is going to be snap. Like,
yeah, that is.
But like, I kind of get it for like the first season, because first season people are coming to F1 for the first time. Mm-hmm. But season 4, I imagine people know what's going on by then.
Admittedly, when I watch Drive to Survive, I don't know what's going on because I'm picking up on all the inaccuracies.
Yeah, but like, it's made for new fans, isn't it?
Like,
so like, first 2 seasons make sense. They're still explaining some stuff that needs to be explained.
He looks so lonely on the pit wall. This is great. He's just sitting there on his own on his phone.
Respect that.
He's watching us. Hi, Jonathan. Do you want to come on the stream live from the pit wall?
Please.
Please. Michael, I just sent you an email. Oh dear. But email Michael Massey and get him on.
He might respond, you never know.
Do you know what?
He's got a lot of free time.
I hear he's got a lot of free time at the minute.
I emailed Cal Milot.
Yeah.
No reply. But yeah, I sent an email to Cal Milot.
Did you guys see Jack Aitken got engaged?
Yes, I did actually.
Yeah, it's very cute. I saw the pictures, I was like, ah.
I emailed Dennis Hauger's team because I thought, oh, that'd be cool. Also because I matched with him on Tinder.
Did you actually?
I think I missed that last bit.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
We can get that back in the VOD.
Did you actually? Oh my gosh.
Did you get a reply from Dennis Hauger's team?
Yeah, they said, sorry, Dennis is really busy.
Well, we don't even have a reply from Cal Milot's team, to be honest.
His email during off-season, so math wasn't really mathing there, was it?
Mm. Oh, that was like when we emailed Haas, and they were like, sorry, due to a mandatory factory shutdown, we can't reply to your email. I'm like, what?
Can't.
Like, I don't think the power unit shutdown applies to the media team at Haas. Like, come on, guys. And then they're like, yeah, we'll get back to you on this date as soon as we're back. No reply.
We could probably try and get like F4 drivers or something on. Just Why not?
See me with Greg
Well,
Wasowski.
Saucy boy. Who else could you
I think
get?
it's time for you to go to work, Neil.
No, I still got for 45 minutes.
45
Dad's
minutes? You
asking.
said 9:30.
That's 10 minutes away.
No, because I have to leave at 10 to like get to town, find somewhere to park, and then get to the train. But
Realistically, you could leave in half an hour if you spared. I mean, like an hour.
yeah,
Drive a bit faster.
I've got a black box.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I mean, I did
Oh.
leave. I have left a quarter past before, but I didn't realise how bad parking was.
You will not know the joy of absolutely booting it up the motorway at the Formula 1 tune.
Never driven on the motorway.
When my dad took me home for Christmas from uni, he did reach a whopping 100 on the motorway.
Those are rookie numbers. You got to bump those numbers up.
He was like, do you want to see something funny? And I was like, yeah, go on. And he flipped on the G-force on the dash so I could just watch it. And then he went up to 100 on the motorway, and I was like in the car like this. And that's when I realised if I wanted to go into F1, I do not have the neck strength for it. I sat on the bus and almost fell off the bus yesterday.
Yeah. But,
yeah, I can leave in about half an hour. So that gives me a little bit of time to put my hair up and that and go.
Imagine having to go to work.
Shut up.
So true.
I know. Day off.
My work calendar is just all purple abses from now until July. The first weekend of July.
Uni?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried getting a job down here at the Tesco's here, and they did not want me.
Lol.
And they said to me, once you're in the Tesco system, it's a lot easier to like get a job at another one. And I was like, you lied to me.
You lied to me.
Yeah. So I'm just living off my student loan.
I mean, that's what Rich does. He just moves between waitresses, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, just get those people in contact with our people and we'll sort it. And I was like, you guys, half of you have left. And our line manager doesn't have an email because apparently they're not important enough to have one. So when they ask for my line manager's email...
I think that's when you go to your store manager and be like, help, please.
I'm not in enough to know who's who, to be honest. 7.5 hours a week is enough for me.
Oh dear.
I wish that was enough for me.
I mean, yeah, I'm sitting doing like 20, 30 hour weeks on top
Don't
of
get
it.
me wrong. When I'm back home and not at uni, I'm going to do a few more hours, but not that many. I don't need to punish myself.
I usually do 24 hours a week.
Oh,
That's 3 days.
Yeah.
9 to 5.
Good news, the stream has lasted an hour and a half without crashing.
Way!
in there.
And this week, hold on, I gotta work out. 11.
They always ask me, like, they come to me in the last half an hour and they're like, oh, can you, like, stay a bit longer? We've had some last minute orders. And I'm like, no.
Lol, no, bye.
No. Like, if you ask me at the start of my shift, maybe I'll feel a bit more inclined. But when I've counted down to the last half an hour...
They can't exactly plan for last minute orders at the start of your 7.
Well, they can, because they can choose to not take them if they don't want to. Like, if they feel like we don't have the capability to meet it within the requirements of, like...
Which bit of Tesco do you work in?
The personal shopping, which is basically pick and pack.
Oh.
So I start working at 6 o'clock in the morning, although they did just put a Greggs in our Tesco.
That's a massive dub.
Well, here's the thing, is I took a break, didn't clock out, forgot to do that, so I actually got paid for my break. Because I don't get breaks normally because I don't work long enough, but I picked up more hours over Christmas. I got 2 chicken bakes and a Red Bull, and the card machine wasn't working, and the lady there paid for my Greggs, so I had a free Greggs.
Nice one. I get free food and drinks at the cafe.
Oh,
Yeah, I get. See,
I've got a card.
Oh, you got the colleague club card.
Yeah, and so they give you like 15% off for your pay weekends, which is very dangerous.
just your pay weekend? Do you not get a staff discount the other times?
Yeah, but I get 10% all year round, and then we get 15 for pay weekends from like the Thursday evening till the Monday morning.
Just in case you want to give your money straight back to Tesco.
Which I do.
I'm the same.
I
I give my money straight back to the Colonel.
in the space of 2 weeks, I think I purchased 5 different Baby Yoda plushies.
You're not allowed to say that while I'm drinking tea.
I can. But the best part is there was actually one every time I went in, so I would take it and throw it up onto like an above shelf that isn't actually a shelf. And at the end of my shift, I'd get one of my colleagues to whack it back down for me, so no one bought it.
George's steering wheel looks like he's going to unplug it. There's just 2 wires coming out the back.
The dash.
I just saw the one of the Aston Martin guys drinking a can of Pepsi, I think, and just going. It was quite funny.
Oh dear.
I love Preston because that's when you get just random stuff like this. It's great.
No, it obviously means something, but just see him doing this.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, with a can of Pepsi.
I also worked out I'm working 44 hours this week.
Oh.
Over the Christmas period, to be fair, I was doing 45-hour weeks.
I got a tallying off at Christmas. I went back in on the first day, and they were like, "So, where you been?" And I was like, "Uni." And they were like, "Yeah, but when you're not at uni, you're meant to be back here working." And I was like, "This is the first weekend you scheduled me in, and I am now here working."
You give me shift,
Yeah.
I show up. You don't give me shift, I don't.
I don't.
Like, I double checked, and they were like, "Oh, when did your thing finish?" And I completely lied to them. I was like, "Oh, I got back yesterday." Because I wasn't in the mood to say, "Yeah, I've been back a week, but you didn't schedule me in."
Oh, you should have.
It's a lot more effort.
Mm.
I just might as well lie to them. It's like when I email my lecturers saying that I'm really ill and I can't come in.
I just don't email them.
Well, I have to email like the seminar leaders, but the lectures don't matter because they do attendance.
Oh dear.
But they do a code. Did they know what type of people we are? The media group chat every day. Who's got the code? And then we all just type it in, and it's like I was there.
I mean, I just need to tap my student cards to register my attendance, or just simply log into an online lecture.
See, that's what I asked them. I was like, "Can you record my lectures?" And they were like, "Even though we said we can do this for you, because we understand your circumstances impact your attendance, we're not going to do it." And I was like, "Okay, have a nice day."
And I've got an F1 lanyard for uni.
These are my keys for my flat. And one of my flatmates got me this keychain.
Oh, I've got one of them.
And then when I drink my Red Bulls on the go, I've been putting them on here so that I don't accidentally chuck them in the bin.
I've got 3 F1 tyres on my car keys and a little spider pig, the Spider-Man from Spider-Verse.
Pirelli F1 key rings are actually quite expensive.
I was going to get one for me and my dad, and then I realised I don't love my dad that much to get him that expensive of a key ring.
There was like a bundle and it was quite a bit cheaper, so I got that.
Because I was tempted to get the intermediate one. I just like the green walled tyre. And
yeah.
I looked at the price, I'm like, nope, no.
I've got uni homes lanyard because I work in property and we deal with the uni homes. So I picked one for my car keys.
My work lanyard is a UEFA Euro 2021 that I got when I was volunteering.
That's brilliant.
My uni lanyard's an F1 lanyard, even though I've got a uni branded lanyard. I'm like, nah, F1.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah. I refuse to pay the money for a uni lanyard.
See, I got like I bought basically a welcome pack when I joined the uni, and it gave me like a hoodie, a lanyard, like biscuits. It was great.
Mine gave me a toilet brush.
There was a condom in the bag as well. That Don't know why they gave me that, but it was there. Just one.
Just the one.
Just one.
Just the one.
So you're fucked if it doesn't fit, but at least they gave you it.
This is the one that counts.
Yeah, exactly. The thought that counts. So I think it was just in that
It's like
thing.
it's like they were telling you, stay safe, just this once.
I think there was a bamboo toothbrush as well.
Ooh.
That was quite snazzy. And of
I
course,
don't-
with it being uni, there was lots of, like vouchers and stuff in it too.
We got a few Greg's sausage rolls, and I got
Oh,
a free trip on the National Express coach.
Greg's was at my freshers when I was in first year, and you could win free stuff.
Yeah,
It was so good. But the best thing was, at first, the people in Greg's didn't quite understand that they were supposed to take the packet off me and put like whatever
yeah.
it was I was getting free into that packet. So they were just giving me a fresh one, and so I
Slay.
kept the voucher and just used
Did
it
you?
again.
How did they take it off you that time?
No,
How many times did he use it?
I think I used it about 4 times
Fair enough.
before they finally took it off me. I'm like, right, cool, fair enough. I had 3 of them.
That's nuts. Everyone here takes trains, and I really don't like trains because they're just too confusing. So I collected, I think, about 7 National Express free trips. I've been to Nottingham. I went to Swansea. Like,
Oh, Swansea. Oh,
really made the
poor
most out
you.
of it.
Poor you.
Do you know, it took me 10 hours to get to Swansea.
Where were you coming from?
Bournemouth. Because all the coaches here go into London first, and then you have to sit in London for like an hour, and then
Swansea. You're lucky you got out of there.
Anthony Davis
yeah, it was a
turned
bit
around
rough.
and was like, the cables coming out of the Mercedes might be DAS. Like viewers might be thinking, oh, it's
Yeah.
DAS. And
All
no,
that is,
still
I'm seeing the
banned.
cable.
Hmm?
That's really weird.
Yeah, the 2 wires. I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Jesus Christ. How long did you stay in Swansea for?
Like 5 days.
Oh, okay, then.
I
It's
thought
not
you were
bad
about
then.
to turn around like 5 hours. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite far.
Also, respectfully, worst trip of my life. Would not recommend it.
Going to Swansea. It was going to be bad anyway.
It was just a bit boring.
Come to Glasgow. That's not boring. Glasgow's exciting.
But it's so far up.
It's not
That
your
is
fault,
true.
is it?
Yes,
Come to,
it is.
come to Aberystwyth. It's only 2 hours from Swansea.
Oh,
But I didn't choose where Glasgow is.
well.
Why is Horner not in a red shirt?
It's not like I chose to come here.
Horner does whatever Horner likes.
Horner will always tell you what he wants, like what he really, really wants.
Stop, please. How am I still yawning after that mug of tea? Ugh.
Anyone put in an auction for the Mr. Doodle Red Bull car?
No.
I was thinking about it.
I currently have a whopping. Hang on, nationwide. Come on. Oh, £17.05. Oh my god!
Wow.
I was a couple of weekends ago. Spent quite a bit of money.
I'm not doing actually too bad. I've got 243.
I will make no comments.
Although my parents did send me money because I told them I did like an essential top-up shop because after being at uni since September, I finally ran out of pasta. And bear in mind, I only bought 1 packet of pasta and 1 packet of spaghetti, so it's lasted me a long time. And my top-up shop cost me like £50. It was so expensive.
1 hour 42 to go in the session.
I feel like nothing's really happened.
No, nothing has, apart from
It's
drugs
like,
breaking down after
Yeah.
minutes. But yeah, so the current running order is Sainz, Verstappen, Albon, Zhou, Russell, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Sonoda, Piastri, Drogovic.
have they decided yet who's taking the rest of the Aston Martin sessions? Because
I think it's still
when I
that new
checked,
driver, TBC.
oh yeah,
Challenging last name.
of course.
So this is the second year with these new graphics, and they have improved them, to be honest, from last year.
Yeah.
Because they've finally listened to us, and you know how everybody was complaining, saying that the times were too difficult to read because they were slightly less, like, it was a different tone of grey. They've firmed up the timing tower, and I like that. I enjoy that.
It's also, it was, before they changed it, it was just fully black, wasn't it? Whereas now it's slightly
Slightly
see-through, so
see-through.
you can still,
That
so
being
you can
said,
see the flags waving.
I still prefer the old timing tower. I think the old one was just perfect. I genuinely didn't have any issues with the old graphics, which is why I
I mean,
love it when Formula 2
it's
and Formula 3 are racing, because they use the old graphics.
you'll be in. Imagine if this year they change it and they're now working with new graphics.
Oh, I'll be so sad. Like, it was great when they brought out, well, when they started last season, because I was expecting, oh, here come the bad graphics, and it just wasn't. I was really
Yeah.
pleased. Because I remember when they debuted these graphics at testing last year, all I could think was that the M icon for the medium tyres made it look like they were advertising for McDonald's.
Yeah, because it's very round.
Yeah, like the lettering is quite round.
Yeah. It's very sleek, although I just don't like how when it's like this, there's only 19.
Yeah, how are they going to fit the 20th driver on there?
I don't remember how they did it last year.
I think they just sort of extend it a wee bit. They've obviously got a bit of space to play with.
The issue is they actually have to think about it this year because they could safely just put Latifi in 20th and no one would really debate it.
Yeah, true, no one would notice.
Yeah.
That's interesting. They've just compared the Alpine with the Ferrari. Ferrari
Yeah.
doesn't really have a cooling slot in the nose. It's got a little bump, but
Yeah.
not the same way the other cars do.
You think they'd have one considering they set the car on fire last year?
Multiple times.
Multiple times. Have you seen that they're putting Grosjean's Haas into is it a
Yeah, the
museum or
exhibition,
something?
yeah.
Yeah.
If I was in, I think it's in Miami, I would be going to see it.
Madrid.
Oh, Madrid.
Yeah.
But I'm not in Madrid, so... But yeah,
I would say the obvious.
I mean, yeah, that's twice. News from South Korea, but we're not there.
Yeah.
But which call? Yeah, no, I would love to go and see that because they shared pictures of the car. It's unrecognizable.
Yeah.
And see, like, all the little turny things on the steering wheel, they're just completely melted.
It's so
I
bizarre to
thought
see.
quite a lot of them survived actually. Looking at it,
But like the actual, not the actual things they physically turn, they've just melted.
Like I thought the steering wheel looked surprisingly intact.
Yeah.
Considering it went through a barrier.
Yeah.
On fire.
And in
On fire,
flames.
yeah.
I'll never forget that. I was putting up my Christmas tree when that race was on. And we
Yeah.
had to stop putting up the Christmas tree.
I was in a meeting and I just slowly closed my laptop lid and just paid full attention to the TV. I'm like, what has just happened?
I was
My mum,
I mean,
who
me and my
doesn't
brother,
even watch Formula One, was like, "Oh dear."
me and my brother were sat on the sofa downstairs. I was literally sat there like this. We're like, oh god, and we were just speechless for like
It was
3 minutes.
terrifying.
Yeah,
It was a minute or something like that, but it felt so much
The longest.
longer.
yeah.
The
Especially because
longest minute.
we didn't know, because
Yeah.
obviously it was probably like 5 minutes before I actually got out of the car, made sure he was okay and all that. But we didn't know anything.
I think between the incident and them showing the shot of him sitting in the back of the medical car was maybe 2 minutes at most.
Yeah, I'd say maybe 5 minutes. So I actually physically could see, but like
Oh yeah, till they could see.
still,
But as soon as we seen the shot of him sitting in the medical car, it was like, right, cool, all good.
Yeah.
He's all good.
They still didn't show any replays of that because I think they were on the Marshall post that was down there.
Yeah,
Um,
They got quite slated for how they covered the situation, I feel like. Didn't they?
yeah, but the thing is, I don't think that's necessarily FOM's fault. It happened on lap 1-3.
Yeah.
No other footage to show.
exactly. Like I get once he's okay and everything, I think it's
Yeah.
fine to
Yeah.
show it again.
That was
But-
like, because at Silverstone, when Guanyu went and flipped round and went
Yeah.
into the fence, I think they didn't show any proper footage until they had heard he was okay.
Yeah, that's standard protocol.
Yeah.
I think there was one in Formula E as well. It was like maybe one of the first races I watched in 21. Maybe Dyria.
Yes, it was.
One of the drivers flipped over and then skidded upside down, like however far he did, and they didn't know anything to do with it. They just put a red flag up on the lap and didn't say a word until like half an hour afterwards.
Oh yeah, they're in the hospital. We're like,
Yeah,
what even happened?
Yeah.
Because
I think
none of the none of the TV cameras, the only footage that exists of that incident is circuit CCTV
and like
that they
goals and stuff.
yeah,
Well,
like
they're not.
but
Yeah,
in terms of official footage, only the circuit CCTV exists.
yeah.
It just came out of nowhere.
They're like, oh yeah, this is Sam Bird, was it?
I can't remember who it was.
They're like,
Oh,
this-
safety car, like a red flag.
what?
What's happened? Please.
On that note, I'm gonna go to work. I don't want to go. It's gonna be dead.
You can
It's half term.
Well,
I'll
that means
never
that you
know.
can watch pre-season
No.
testing.
No.
Yeah, it's half term. Take the day off.
I know, because I have work in an hour and a quarter.
Yeah, but no, just watch pre-season
No,
testing at
it's-
work.
If the
I do
Wi-Fi,
that.
the signal's not good enough for that. I've tried it before.
The work
I might-
computer.
No.
Why not?
I might be able to do it if I might be able to watch a bit on my lunch break. A little bit, but anyway.
Your lunch break is their lunch break.
No,
They might not be back.
No, our
No,
lunch break
right.
is in an hour and a half. Nia hasn't even started work.
yeah. I start work at 11. So I'll probably have lunch about 2 o'clock. So,
Yeah, that's
anyway, I should probably go so I can get lunch break.
yeah. That's... Bye, Nia.
Bye.
Nia.
See you tomorrow.
No, I won't be here tomorrow.
Oh, damn it.
I start work at 9 tomorrow.
Oof.
Sunday, Saturday.
Yeah, no, I'm not here on Saturday.
Okay, see you
I'm
Monday.
Yeah, see you on Monday for the podcast. Bye.
Bye.
Work.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, back to the grocery run incident. Oh no! Anyway.
Oh. I did.
But yeah, the grocery run incident, like, what else were Formula One supposed to show for 45 minutes? Oh dear. Hello, viewers. Please bear with me through technical difficulties. Not entirely sure what's happened. So we will be right back. Hello.
So much water on the windowsill, Jesus.
Am I still here?
Now you are.
Discord just crashed.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, I can switch this back to chatting and go full screen. Hi, everyone. Yeah, Nia left the call and it just died.
No, don't blame Nia.
No, it was such a coincidence that Nia left the call and my Discord just shat
Died.
itself. It just, no warning, you froze, I froze, and then it just closed. I'm like,
You
what's going
froze,
on?
and then I could hear you, and then it just kept cutting out, and then you just died.
I was let's say you could maybe hear me from the stream, because I was still
No.
streaming. That wasn't interrupted, but no idea what happened there. Anyway, as we were saying, like the Grosjean incident, there was 45 minutes in that red flag. What else were they supposed to show?
True.
The only reason I know those 45 minutes is because for whatever reason, when I went back and watched the race again a couple months back, over the winter break, I watched it all in real time. I just left it to play. So I listened to all other red flag rambles.
Red flag rambles.
Oh, honestly. Red flags are a lawless place.
It was like when we went to Silverstone last year. We had no idea that Guan Yu Zhou had crashed until like God knows however long after, because they weren't showing anything like on the screens. Like we had no idea.
See, I knew Guan Yu Zhou went off, but only because circuit commentary said it.
I don't think I was listening. To be
they were
honest,
like,
circuit
Russell's
commentary is not
off.
that great.
I wasn't too far from one of the speakers in the stand. I didn't have one of the radio earpieces, but I could just hear the stand speaker, and they were like, "Oh, Russell's off," and so is Guan Yu Zhou. But he didn't say he was upside down.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I know what you mean in terms of just the weight, and everybody's like, "What's
Yeah.
going on?"
I mean, I found out on Twitter. Like, I was like, what on earth's going on? My dad was trying to load it on Sky, and it just wasn't loading.
No. And he wouldn't have seen anything else anyway, because what we see on the big screens is what they seen on Sky.
Yeah. And then I was looking on Twitter, and that's when I saw about the protesters and the fact that he was upside down, and I was like, what on earth?
Yeah, it was on the way out of the circuit that I found out.
Yeah. Because we were sat just before Cops. I don't actually know the name, but we were sat just before Cops. That was our seat for race day.
At the corner or just on the straight?
More or less on the corner.
Brookland?
No. I don't think
Woodcut.
it was. Maybe?
It's either Brooklands or Woodcut.
Let me see if I can find the video. I actually can't remember the name, but
I've actually got a Silverstone map. Just
you might have a map, but I've got a Silverstone Team Silverstone hoodie.
Okay. I've got an Italian Grand Prix ticket.
I've got a jar of dirt.
I've got Silverstone tyre rubber.
Respectable, have a nice day.
The only reason I have Silverstone tyre rubber is because I found a piece when I got onto the track. Everybody else was chasing after like the DRS board, and I'm like, nah, I'll just have this bit of tyre.
I just remember it gave me such an apocalypse vibe. Like people grabbing Rolex signs that they're about to hammer them to their doors to stop the apocalypse getting in.
I just loved walking off the track, and there's this pile of Rolex boards at each exit to the track. You're like, right, guys, come on.
So we went all the way round and we looked at like the indent that was in the track from when Joe went over, and it was deep.
Yeah.
It was so deep.
I actually had a look in that gravel track to see
Yeah.
if there was any carbon fiber or something. Because imagine being able to take a bit of
A bit of
car.
carbon fiber does.
Like, yeah, sure, tire rubber's cool, but having just a piece of Alfa Romeo.
It's a bit cooler.
Yeah. Did you ever see my pictures from Monza as well, where there's
I
literally
don't.
just a flying McLaren?
No.
So obviously Ricardo broke down with like 6 laps to go.
Yeah.
They got the crane and just left the car hanging. They didn't put it down.
Really?
Yeah. Like they took the
What?
car off the track and just sort of left it hanging.
That's weird.
Because I was doing a track walk and I came back round towards my seat and then turned the corner and there's just this group of people crowding this one crash bar. I'm like, right, what's going on? I look up. Oh, there's a
There's a car.
McLaren in the trees. I also got up close and personal with Seb's car, and Seb ran right across the front of me when he
Okay.
retired.
See, I went because we went Thursday, and the only reason we went Thursday, so I sent you a photo where it was sat, was because we got pit
Did you put it
tickets,
in the
and
Discord?
my dad also, I just sent it to you privately.
Oh, okay.
But like we weren't gonna go to Thursday, and then we got pit tickets, and then we went in the pits, and it was just so like surreal.
Is that not just cops?
Yes.
Yeah, you're just sat at cops.
What a time to be alive.
That's
We
where
sat in more or less every stand over the weekend.
I sat in cops on first thing on the Saturday, because to be fair, that's where we entered the track. We entered the track at Woodcut.
Yeah.
And I was just like, right, nah, cops. Cops gone now for
We had
FP3.
issues with our tickets because we left Silverstone to go to the Aston Martin thing, and we were like, "Oh, do you need to scan our tickets to like register us out?" And they said no. And then when we tried getting back in, they were like, "You haven't been scanned out," so then it wouldn't let us scan us in. It was so stressful.
Yeah.
Me at the ripe age of 18 couldn't take it.
Because you not just ask them to, come and scan you out to then scan you
Yeah.
straight
Well,
back
we
in.
explained it, and my dad was like, "Well, we asked if they needed to, and they said no." And they're like, "Oh, sorry, just a misunderstanding."
Mm.
I remember the anticipation on the Sunday of we were stood. I don't know where we were stood. It was on some hill, waiting for drivers to come in.
Mm.
And I'd met like one of my friends for the first time, and we were stood for a solid, I'd say maybe 2.5, 3 hours, like watching all the like most of the drivers come in.
See, I couldn't do any of that because we got a bus to and from the circuit. So I didn't
Yeah,
make it to the circuit on the Sunday until halfway through the Formula 2 race.
yeah. I feel like I got there about 6, maybe. We left at 6 and got there about 7.
Yeah, like, because we are driving ourselves, my plan is to see every session this
Yeah,
time
I mean,
around.
I already flipped my shit once when I saw Arthur Leclerc on the Saturday night. I was like, Slay! What a good day!
But, what's call it? I am going to try and get to all of the sessions. At least there's one less series to deal with this year.
That's fair enough,
There's
actually, yeah.
no W series
Oh dear.
because they went bust.
Bust.
I don't think they done it right, to be honest.
No. I heard basically nothing ever about W Series. There just wasn't enough backing it.
To be honest, I think Jamie Chadwick winning every year really hurt it as well.
Yeah.
Because it was
Like
Jamie
you
Chadwick and then the rest of the grid. Like,
Yeah, like you think because it was a new series, it would be quite like unpredictable, and you'd see a lot of like variety, but it just wasn't.
and to be completely honest, I don't think the racing was that great either.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, I'm sure the women that were taking part have got a lot of,
Yeah,
but it just didn't show.
no, it felt just very half-assed.
Yeah. And then there was that spa incident
It's good old Spa.
when everybody went off at Radion,
Yeah,
like a 5 car pile up at the top of Radion. Oh dear. The memes that came out of that as well because it was the new series.
that's one of my favorite things after a race is seeing all the memes. Like when it was announced Daniel was leaving, there were so many videos people were posting of him like dancing after getting 91 million out of McLaren or whatever it is, like to leave his contract early.
Yeah.
It was like Daniel going back to Australia after making bank, and it was just...
But
I
yeah,
like that all the teams are getting on TikTok now.
I don't use TikTok.
Which you don't.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just wasn't surprised. I mean, it's an interesting place.
Sure it is, but I've never been on it, so
Like, I didn't expect at 2 o'clock this morning to be scrolling through TikTok and see Fernando Alonso hit the griddy. Like, did
oh dear.
it make me feel uncomfortable? Yes, it did.
Alonso this afternoon.
Yeah.
Let's hope he can extract a bit more than Drugovic.
Didn't Alonso have the cycling incident last year and now Lance has had one this year?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
When they probably told Lance to take a leaf out of Alonso's book, I don't think they meant that literally.
ooh, Saints wide through the
Ooh.
S's.
Feels weird seeing Pierre and Alpine.
Oh, there was a hole in someone's car that's supposed to be there, but it was supposed to have a covering. I didn't quite catch which
What?
car, but that's what Ted was talking about.
Oh.
Do you know, see how the amount of times I've driven Bahrain, you'd think I'd know the corner numbers by heart, but I still really struggle sometimes.
Bahrain is my least favourite track to drive.
No, Monaco.
I prefer Monaco to Bahrain. That's how
Monaco
much
on a
I
controller is
despise.
so difficult.
The thing is I sit there playing it and like I'm like this, really getting into it, and then my whole body will just at one point be like, and as I play, I'm like turning as if me turning is going to do
What, in
anything.
Bahrain or Monaco? Or just in
Both,
general?
both, because it's when you've got the doodah, the hairpin question mark, and you're like trying to go, and it just doesn't happen.
Hmm. Wait, which corner are you talking about?
The shit one.
Which circuit?
Bahrain.
Bahrain.
Yeah, the really crap one to the left. You have to really slow down.
Oh, turn 8?
Probably.
Yeah, turn 8.
Hate it. It's rubbish.
I quite enjoy it. It's a right-hander, though.
No, it's a left.
Or are you talking about the turn 10, where Lance got flipped upside down a couple of years ago?
Yes.
Yeah, that's turn 9 10. Yeah, the double left-hander. Yeah, that's a pain.
I hate it. It's rubbish.
Yeah, I always lock up.
Yeah. And because when I went to the arcade, we were racing on Bahrain, and I was like, of course, but also rubbish. And I let go of the wheel at one point by accident, and the wheel was just going in front of me.
I'd love to go to the arcade, but London's just a trek.
True. You should go there at some point.
Oh, I do intend
Like,
to.
make a week out of it. Actually, like price-wise, it wasn't that bad.
Hmm.
I
I
went
think it
with
would
my
be during
dad.
a race day though. Like,
Yeah, they're hosting like watch parties, kind
Mhm.
of. They're spenny. Oh my god, they're spenny.
How much?
Let me find the email. It was. I looked at the price and I was like, yeah, no.
No, I'll just watch it in the house. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll watch in the house. Yeah, race weekend watch party ticket release. Buy tickets.
There's probably none left.
Um, general admission, £39.
What do you get for general admission?
Um, get involved in lots of entertainment, including racing competitions, quizzes for cash prizes, and more. DJs on hand to keep the party going after the checkered flag.
That's not the worst then.
So I think you basically just get to watch it on the screens
You
in the
basically just get
thing.
in and get to have a race.
Yeah. Then you've got grand, which is 99. And the difference is that you get unlimited beer, wine, bubbles, and canapes.
Okay.
And then pit wall is 150.
Jesus.
Live telemetry straight back to your pit wall screen. Personal service, like it's like £150, a lot of money.
Yeah.
They've only got them for Bahrain and Saudi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
At least then, like,
there's also a 250.
oh my god, what's that?
What? Accessible areas, limited racing, more posher food, limited drinks and champagne, and the chance to hear from special guests and panelists.
Hmm.
They're,
Thank you.
they're opening one a bit closer than London,
Are they?
like for you. Yeah, they're opening one in Birmingham, which is a bit of a kick up the arse, seeing as Birmingham's 40 minutes from my house, and I went all the way to London.
I can't open one in Scotland. Just a thought.
Maybe you should pitch them.
I mean, they would probably make quite a lot of money.
Well, they're just Scottish Grand.
Oh yeah, yeah. Go all out. I
Yeah.
that's a good idea. But,
There's quite a lot, so
yeah, that's
cool.
that I've not noticed bouncing is the Mercedes,
Oh,
which is absolutely bonkers.
the Red Bull is slightly off. It's just off to the left. It's not very even.
Hmm. Kind of start to close up as well.
Yeah, a lot more.
Yeah, Piastri's only a second behind as opposed to 6. Or when the first ball 93. Nearly in that. I'm not sure you've not done that.
Max's DRS is opening.
True, better than last year.
Yeah, no, he struggled with that a little bit.
Yeah, with Bahrain last year, that both Red Bulls broke down as well.
Yeah. But then all the Ferrari fans were like, is this our chance? Is this our season?
It should have been.
No. Yeah.
Ferrari just if Ferrari had the won the championship.
Every single time it
Right back on stream and bring guys the times. Scores finished again. Oh, we're still here. That's 20 leads. I love that it shows three champions and top which we won't be able to I was
You're right. On the also Rachel one of my commentators. She's very lovely. All goes about uni. I'll make it through thanks to her. We'll just have to see. Meant to recommended me friends who run a production company that do a lot of free stuff.
that's actually
So, like, oh yeah, we actually were just yeah.
part of the problem that not able to be from their side of the maybe from the admin section.
So I had from 1 to 3. That's not.
You could
I think if I don't go to these longer attendance is bad, we want to kick you out.
oh dear. I wonder if he's still alive. Yeah, you're all nice tonight. Oh,
Not the football.
and
Oh,
so I want FTV. I do that. I honest, it completely because I can't act anything. Because oh, skills
yeah.
is because like it's not
Yeah. So,
anything, but I don't think there was a better. I don't know why my laptop's that's
yeah.
so
Which,
the teams. Yeah, He's there. The bus. Do something. Last. Dual 156. One thirty eight and which one nine. Just kind oh,
Yeah.
go go.
Oh, no.
Light
Oh,
on 22 season.
not yeah. Yeah.
Hulkenberg 40, 42,
Jesus.
or reaching complete distance. But Albon exceeded Grand Prix distance.
Yeah. 53.
So I could draw a far except Aston.
Yeah.
This is let's find out for the question. Well,
Oh, yeah. To go is to have
hmm.
these are safe. And the whole yeah, the car they're like sons in the like says Bosh and everyone's
But like and Northern Ireland,
no.
so cars going too fast, rolls, and roll in the absolutely. The worst thing is, I take very back and you laugh. Yeah, you like it's generally becomes almost funny. Next weekend. That's a quite good. You should give it a shot.
The only thing I've really seen of Formula E in the races last season was crashing that one but other.
Oh, the racing this weekend. Fact, racing.
I think you would go.
No, there was actually a reason that I asked. Not again. Bear with us, please, everybody. My Discord's crashed again. We're back, everybody. Again.
Again.
I think it's because Twitch Studio is eating all of my memory.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's using like 80%.
Oh,
Because it's opened something like 14 instances of itself. So after
jeez.
the stream, I'm going to kill it in Task Manager
Yeah.
and try and open it up and see if it opens one rather than
Good idea.
14. But yeah, we're back and we're live again. I can't tell if that's bumps on the track or if the Alpine is porpoising so badly.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
that's the tough thing just now. Let's play bumps or porpoise.
Yeah.
Because Bahrain isn't exactly known for being a massively smooth track.
True.
Like, it is an older track, so it does have bumps, but it's a bit bad.
Ooh.
So you never did give us earlier on. What's your top 10 list for liveries for this season?
Ooh. Let me get them up so I can. I don't know why I put myself through like looking at all the liveries, just like the launches to start with, because it was just all the same, more or less.
We done episodes on them.
Yeah, I don't understand how you've managed to do that because they're just mostly the same.
Well, what are you guys doing episodes on just now?
Nothing. It's off season.
We don't have an off season.
We do. Did you see the last episode? It was just me.
We've never had a turn 1 podcast. Turn 2 has always been the lowest.
We might as well have a freaking Sector 1 podcast.
But we've been recording most weeks still since the end of the season. Took
I have commitment issues. I couldn't do that.
we took a couple of weeks off in December and January, but
Yeah.
otherwise, most weeks we've had an episode. Don't have to ask me what we spoke about, but I mean, I'll go and tell you. I can just pull it up on our channel.
I'm ordering them in a tier list so I don't forget. Um, okay, I've done it. This might be very controversial. I've accumulated my list.
Go for it.
Do you want me to go from 10, like worst to best or best to worst?
10 to 1.
Okay. So, last place, we've got the house. Because it's just shit. Like, it's just the house.
Right, okay.
I don't care for house. Like, it's just. It's very basic. I think pretty much all the cards are very basic. Slightly above, we have the Alpha Tauri. Because there's a bit of red, it's a little bit different. 8th, the Mercedes.
What is this tier list?
Because it's just like
You haven't said Alpine yet, and that's worrying me.
in 7th is the Alpine.
How have you put the Mercedes below the Alpine?
Because I like the blue on the Alpine. I think the Mercedes is very boring. And yeah, one of my really close good friends is an Alpine supporter, so I feel like I have to do a little bit of justice.
Right, next.
Sixth is the Williams.
Okay.
Because I like the Duracell on it.
Then why is it sixth?
I just think it's so creative.
Right, okay, fifth.
Aston Martin.
Okay.
Because I really like the green on the Aston Martin.
Uh-huh.
Because it's very unique.
Uh-huh.
Then the Red Bull.
Right.
Then the Alfa Romeo.
Mm-hmm.
Then the McLaren.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Ferrari. Ferrari top.
Ugh.
Why are they talking about Married at First Sight Australia? Hold on, I'm so confused.
There's what Jack doing, and that must be what he watched over his winter break.
Maybe.
I've not really been listening to Crofty and Jack, to be honest.
Yeah, no, you were too busy crying over my tier list.
Yeah.
It's great.
Alpha Tauri. The red just doesn't work. It's hideous.
It's a breath of fresh air.
Hideous. Ninth is the Alpine. Eighth is the McLaren. I didn't like it last year. I don't like it this year. Seventh is the Alfa Romeo. It's missing white. Sixth is the Haas. Sorry, sixth is the Red Bull. It would have ranked lower.
You've not.
It would have ranked lower.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for those other cars being horrendous.
Okay.
In fact, no, actually, I'd like to swap Alfa Romeo and Red Bull. Red Bull do something different. They can't just keep running the same livery. I continue to rate it low. They come up with something new. So
The Mercedes are both free. What's the difference?
Seventh Red Bull. Sixth Alfa Romeo. Fifth is the Haas. I like it. I vibe with the Haas. Fourth is the Williams. Third is the Ferrari. It would probably have got second if it wasn't for the silly sponsor on the side pod with just the black outline and the stupid black line at the halo. Second is the... I forgot which team I've not said. Yes, second the Aston Martin. I think it's lovely. And first is the Merc.
The Merc's just boring though.
It's just the Red Bull.
Yeah, but the Merc, they friggin' lost a season back in silver and thought, oh, let's go back to black, even though we also lost in black. Like,
Oh no, they didn't lose in black.
they did, didn't they?
They only ran the full black car in 2020.
In 21, did they not?
No, it was a half and half car in 21.
Was it?
Yeah.
And I don't really look at the Mercedes that much, to be completely honest.
And even then, let's be honest, they were screwed in 21.
You win some, you lose some.
It was just a wrong decision from race control.
We'll call it character building.
It was an incorrect decision by race control, is what it was. That's
Hey, not all race control. It's just Michael Massey.
And the stewards.
Oh yeah, I don't like having because they had what 2 stewards, like
Two
two
race
race
directors last
directors
year,
last
yeah.
year. I didn't like it because I see where they're coming from, but I think it's really inconsistent.
It was so inconsistent.
But then again, if you only have the one, then you'd worry that it would generate bias.
Like, I mean, look at Silverstone. The track limits seemed to be an option when it came to wheel racing at Silverstone.
Yeah. Would you like to participate in track limits this race?
No.
No, thank you.
Well, only for lap times, not for pushing another driver off the circuit.
Of course.
But it was so inconsistent last year.
I will say my biggest take on the McLaren are the wheels. I don't like the chrome wheels.
I don't like the blue. It's the blue I don't
You
like.
not?
No.
I think it breaks it up a bit.
I didn't like it last year and I don't like it this year.
Did you not like when they ran the Gulf livery?
The Gulf livery was different because it was different colours. I just don't think it works with the
True.
orange. To be honest.
I'm adamant they've changed the orange.
Yeah. It looks
Because
different on the halo.
Yeah, it looks different on the merch too.
Like,
oh my god.
Nia, you're at work.
I'm in my car. I have like 10 minutes, so I thought, why not?
Yes!
Yeah.
Since you've been gone, Chris's laptop has absolutely cacked it about 5
Twice.
times.
Twice.
I saw the message in the...
Yeah, as soon as you left the first time, Discord crashed. And then a second time.
Speaking of crashing, I may have reversed...
What?
Can we see the car? Is there any damage?
Hold on. Not much.
Hold on, we can't show this until we know Nia's gotten out safe. She's okay.
No, it's not much. But it was... How do I flip that? There's a tree.
I believe you hit a tree.
Did you at least ask the tree to move?
No, I thought there was a piece of pavement on the like around the tree, but there wasn't. Because literally all the other ones in this row have pavement around the tree. That one doesn't. So my car's dented as fuck anyway. It's fine. But close-up view of all the ducks.
Yeah.
And we've also got I'm trying to see if anyone's walking because I don't want to get them in. We've got Frank here.
Of course.
He's been strangled by an air freshener, but we don't talk about that. And we got Jerry here. And then we got more in the back as well. And yeah.
Slay.
I've got more in my bag as well. Go on.
Of course.
I went to the arcade last night and I had enough to get 2 duck.
Oh golly.
So I got another one. I'm missing a duck.
Oh yeah.
Got a little green one. And there it is. It was under my book.
So, do you know how we were talking about the F1 Academy calendar earlier on? That's them only just started talking about it on the broadcast.
Honestly, they need to be keeping up with it.
We're ahead of the game.
Well, it's because they spent half this one talking about Married at First Sight Australia.
39 minutes to go in the session.
Finally. They were saying earlier that if Aston Martin need to use their reserve drivers through the year, they have to use Drugovich rather than Van Dorn because Van Dorn's too experienced.
No, that's just for the rookie FP1 tests.
Oh yeah, that one. That's what I was looking for.
Verstappen, purple in Sector 1.
Shoo.
Medium tyre.
What's the lead? How's the leaderboard looking now? There's nothing much.
Honestly, it's not changed.
But testing times don't matter.
They don't. No. Especially not in the morning session. Verstappen 4 tenths faster after sector 2. We could get our first time into the 132s, provided he keeps it all clean.
Probably not.
And coming up to the line now, it's 132.959.
Ooh.
He lost 2 tenths in the final sector.
Jeez.
But yeah, 132.959. So our first trip into the 132s of the test so far.
Nice. Did anyone else say we're joining for the afternoon? As in podcast wise?
Well, Richard hasn't replied.
Ah.
And Ben says he's not available.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be so much fun. We're so dead.
Just watch
I'm good.
testing.
I can't. I don't have enough battery for that, and the signal up there is not great.
Just use the work PC.
I'm not using the work PC. No,
Why
because
not?
my manager has to actually do work on the work PC.
Yeah, but surely there's more than one work PC.
No.
Oh, L.
Work laptop?
No, it's just one work computer.
Because I used the work PC to play chess on my break a few weeks ago.
Yeah, you're like a shift manager or something. You can get away
I'm a
with
manager, yeah.
it. Yeah, you could get away with it. I'm just.
I don't think I'm supposed to use the work PC to play chess.
To be fair, even though we're not meant to, because we like push around the trolleys and there's kind of baskets on top of them, I'll take my phone and prop it against, and I'll just have like one headphone in, and as I'm pushing this trolley around and picking stuff up, I've just got like the F1 on.
I do that if I'm like refilling the drinks fridge. I put one headphone in, just pop it up there and watch the race.
You could listen to the live commentary of testing.
No, I might do a break if it's on then.
No.
Oh. Like you can listen to live commentary on the Formula 1 app.
Yeah, I might do it on my break. If
Hashtag not sponsored, but should be sponsored.
Or should be, yes.
Hi FOM.
Give us money, FOM.
That would be nice. Or just press
Also,
passes, those would be good too.
For Formula E, especially, we can actually get them.
I didn't realise how heavy they were on like allowing like press and photography
F1.
until I was at the Aston Martin event, and they had some of like the TikTokers there, and they had to have the branded like stickers on their phone to say they were allowed to take photos on their phone for their content.
Wow.
Like, have you ever looked at the media requirements for Formula 1? It's madness.
Is it?
Yeah. Like, it's available on the FIA's website, the document. It's insane.
Oh dear.
Speaking of,
we looked into the same requirements for Formula E, and they're not listed at all.
Oh.
As such, we have applied for FIA press accreditation for the London E-Prix.
That would be cool.
We're still waiting to hear back, but yeah, we just went, what's the worst they're going to say? So we applied.
No.
Also, I realise I'm going to show you my keys now because I have them with me, obviously.
Yeah.
We talked about it earlier. So, obviously, car key. Need that.
No.
Then we got, try and do this 100. We got the tyres there.
They're so sick. They're brilliant.
The red one's chewed because Reggie the dog had it. So, yeah. Then we've got
bit of decoration. Of course.
Right thing. Loughborough University Media key thing somehow. And uni homes.
Uni homes.
Speaking of uni homes, you should probably go and see them.
Yeah.
Oh, me.
What?
What?
Isn't that where you work?
No, they provide all the bills and stuff for uni accommodation. We work with them.
I
But
just
also, it's the
assumed you
wrong job
worked for
today.
uni homes.
I'm in the cafe today.
Are you in the cafe?
Yes.
Ah.
I can stay a couple more minutes. It takes me about 5 minutes to walk to the train, and the train takes about 10 minutes.
So let's talk tires. I'm so confused about the tires again.
Have they
Still,
changed them?
Because earlier on there was, well, Verstappen's car, unless I was just being really tired, they took off medium tires that didn't have the brackets, but all of the other medium tires have got the brackets. Bring back the rainbow.
yes, bring back rainbow. Have the same compound, but have different colours.
Yeah.
Because then it'd be easier to see how soft and hard it is if you miss, like, the intro bit.
Mm-hmm. Like, C5 pink, C4 purple, C3 red, C2 yellow, C1 white.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorted.
Maybe, I can't say green or blue. I would say maybe change per pink for a different colour.
Oh, the pink
'Cause then,
tires were iconic. The
no, but like,
Hypersoft.
yeah, but I mean, it'd be a bit too similar to like the red and the purple. So I like at a
No, they
glance,
were very different if you've seen them. Because the pink was like a bright pink. The purple was a
yeah.
very deep purple.
No, I mean like between the red and stuff as well.
Hmm.
Maybe have like think of a different colour.
I mean, you could just take away pink and the rest of the colours in the rainbow were purple.
Koch,
Hold
orange,
on. So
melon.
Ultra Soft was purple. Super Soft was yellow. Sorry, Super Soft was red. Soft was yellow. Medium was white. And hard was light blue.
My suggestion is C5, say purple, then go the red, yellow, white, and then something else after white. So then the middle ones are the normal ones, and then have the.
But the only other one in the rainbow after that was super hard, which was orange.
I forgot about orange.
They were
Anyway,
never ran in a session.
I
Never
wasn't
run.
watching. Anyway, I should probably head to work.
That would be now.
Yes.
Right. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Yeah.
I won't be here for the afternoon for the rest of it, but
Bye.
wait,
Bye, Neo.
maybe able to catch the end of this end of the afternoon session. Maybe.
Okay. It finishes
Maybe.
at 4.
Oh, then I won't. I finish work at 4. Okay. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Content. I don't know what I'm going to ramble about in the afternoon session. Depends if there's somebody here. If there's somebody to talk to, it won't be as bad, but. Jeez, oh, if it's myself, then who knows?
I don't finish till 3, and I don't know what time I'll be back.
Yeah. I'm just.
I chose the accommodation furthest away from the uni.
That's an L.
Well, there's 2 campuses, and they didn't actually tell us until like 2 weeks before which campus we were going to be on. So, a bit inconvenient.
I've had a chat after the session. 30 minutes to go, and there's been no change in the timings except from when Verstappen went P1. At last.
Ooh.
But of course, we're getting other cars out. well, not other cars, but other drivers out this afternoon.
Yeah, we get to see Logan Sargent for the first time.
And we know nothing about what fuel loads these cars have got, aero, what engine mode they're running. We know absolutely nothing. For all we know, that could be as quick as the Red Bull go. And say this is another 3 seconds back. Nobody knows. Then we would not have felt. Yeah, they're actually making quite a good point on the broadcast now, saying that in your rookie season, you don't necessarily want to be in a top car at the top end of the time sheet. So
Yeah.
It's sixth, or you make some 14th, 17th. Like,
Yeah.
that is a big difference there. Formula One has today announced an extension of its partnership with Fuji TV to broadcast F1 in Japan in 2023. What is with all the announcements today?
We also don't live in Japan.
Yeah, true, but they're dropping everything.
Everything.
That's been 3
They didn't
months.
realise they've got 2 more days of testing. They need to save some of this news.
Yeah, slow down. But that's literally 3 big announcements from F1 media that they've dropped today.
That's nuts.
I said Travis. He's on TV again. He's just bad Williams, I think. So yeah, the times of the test have changed slightly. Instead of it being a 4-hour session and then a 4.5-hour session, they're running 2 4-hour 15-minute sessions.
Hmm.
At least a day. So it's 10 a.m. until, well, let's give it a new time. 7 a.m. until 11, and then 12:15 until 4:30.
Bizarre.
Yeah, don't know why they've switched up a little. Without it, you know, sort of done it. Right, cool. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Remember when we thought we were going racing 4 times? I don't know why they didn't just replace China.
Yeah.
There's so much space in the calendar, and at
Yeah,
least
I
in
was
that
gonna say,
section of the calendar. We're now not going racing for nearly a month.
what did they expect us to do?
Yeah. It's like the Australia's the 2nd of April, and then not racing until the 30th of April.
What? My God.
4 weeks between Grand Prix. What I suggest that is why not make the like Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and add in later. Sure, we would still have had that 4-week gap,
Yeah.
but we still have 24 races. And starting the season with a triple header like love.
That would be fun.
I'm just happy it's starting so early in the year. This is going to be the first time I've ever had a Grand Prix on my birthday. The season opener is on my birthday.
Yay!
Great. Ay, ay, ay.
There's just so many like long gaps.
Hmm. I don't want to go to Ella or Monaco for that matter. Can we just delete those races?
Weren't they trying to get more logistical with the calendar soon because of
Yeah, I
all the
think
flying
so.
back and forth?
Yeah. And we're going back to Qatar as well.
Yeah.
I hope they fix the track
Oh yeah.
so they're not shredding cars to bits.
Oh, hold on, my state agent calling me.
I should probably answer that.
Called my dad, he didn't even answer.
Love that.
The estate agents were calling me about my dad.
Lovely.
They were like, "We noticed he's not signed the form yet," and I was like, "Yeah,
So talk to him, not me.
yeah." I was like, "I will let him know." It's like we just had a lot of questions about the house, and the estate agents close at like 5 p.m.
Hmm.
He was like, "Hi, Stephen. Great to meet you yesterday." And I was like, "Yeah, and you all right?" He was like, "Yeah, you all right?" I was like, "Yeah, just watching the F1." And he was like, "Me too."
Love that.
He was like, "Don't let the boss know though." And I was like, "I won't."
20,
It's literally just my dad who hasn't signed it. That's so embarrassing.
20 minutes to go. So, the sporting regulations for next season, which starts next Friday, may very well change next Friday. That's what they're talking about just now.
That's. I was gonna say that's stupid.
Yeah, so
How are they
basically,
meant to adjust to that?
the it's small changes to be fair.
Okay.
It's from the F1 Commission meeting that happened last week, I'm pretty sure.
Right,
earlier
okay.
this week. I'll see if I can pull them up.
Strange.
Okay, so, new weather tyres after the
Okay.
disaster that was last season.
Yeah.
Relaxing the regulations around radio comms between drivers and the teams.
Okay.
Changing parc fermé procedures for events that include a sprint and some circuit changes.
Oh,
Saudi Arabia has had significant changes to visibility. And Miami is being resurfaced. Zandvoort, the space between the pit stop positions has increased. And Qatar is getting pit building back infrastructure. They've also analysed rest zones from last year and made some changes for this year in order to either facilitate overtaking or make it harder in certain circuits where it was deemed to be not enough a challenge. These changes will be implemented in Bahrain, Jeddah, Melbourne, and Miami, and involve the adjustment of detection and activation zones, and additionally in Melbourne, the fourth activation zone will be reinstated. There has
oh
also
my
been
god.
minor changes to the sporting, technical, and financial regulations.
Jeez.
What is the need for 4 DRS zones at one track? Like, seriously.
I think 3 is plenty.
But imagine Monza. You could easily have
Yeah,
5 at Monza.
definitely.
Start, finish straight. The run through Curva Grande could be a DRS zone because it's not actually that heavy a turn. Sorry, 4. So main straight, Curva Grande. You've got the DRS zone towards Scari, and then another
Right.
DRS zone in the run between Ascari and Parabolica. You basically run most of the lap with the DRS open. But I don't gain any more DRS. Although the new cars killed them on a little.
Mhm.
They kind of killed them a little bit. Practice starts at the end of the session.
And Oscar's already done like 1 or 2.
Yeah, but like starts great.
True.
Go for a nap, but the hours break between sessions.
I've just realised the halo on the Alpha Tauri, the Orland bit's raised.
It's ugly.
It's an extra bit.
Yeah.
That's really. That's really weird. I can't go for a nap because if I go for a nap, I will miss my seminars. No, actually, I'm gonna go make a bacon sandwich after this.
Fair. Flag sector 2.
Oh,
We've not had in this session actually that we usually see in testing. A virtual
God.
safety car.
Oh yeah.
I think Rachel Brooks is saying it's usually the last 10 minutes that you get the virtual safety car test.
Um,
So they're talking about what it might be, or it could just virtual safety car,
there you go.
VSC deployed. Go deploy the safety car for a laugh.
Take it out for a spin.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, deployed at the moment. Obviously, well, as far as we're aware, there's no incident, and this is just a virtual safety car test to make sure everything is working correctly. I could have sworn, I don't know whether it was just the sun, but I could have sworn that the Chrome logos on the McLaren flashed there.
Keep an eye out and see.
Either that or the McLaren does actually have a livery that can change colour. It's going to ruin this. I'm certain I've seen flash.
I was saying I'm looking, but I'm not seeing.
It was just when they went on board.
I don't think it was flashing. It must have been the
It
sun.
says hashtag Chrome, and then it flashed. No, not on the others.
Oh, on the
Yes.
yeah. Did you not know that? They were testing it. They had it, I think, at 1 or 2 races last year. Yeah.
But I think this might be the session over. To be honest, I don't know how long they're planning to keep the virtual safety car out, but
Yeah.
I don't know if there's also maybe a red flag test that usually has during testing.
Maybe they're saving that for this afternoon.
Because I'm pretty sure they test like restart procedure.
Yeah.
Just to make sure everything works. But 10 minutes to go. We'll see if the VSC gets withdrawn or what's going to happen.
So looking at Carlos's tyres, he's got a lot more degradation on the right and left.
Yeah. That might just be the circuit as well, though it could be the right
Yeah.
circuit. Virtual safety car is ending.
Ooh.
Now, there's an interesting thing that they're talking about on commentary just now. If Lance is unavailable next week, who do you put in the car?
Surely you just put Djokovic in, no?
I think you go Van Dorn. Because Van Dorn has the racing experience in F1. And it's the first race, so it's
True.
important to get those points.
True.
because Van Dorn, he can't do the test because he's got Formula E commitments, as we've established.
Yeah.
But he could easily do the race because he's got no commitments next week, as far as I'm aware. Oh, what a nice overtake there from Drugovich down the inside into that hairpin. Yeah, it was turn 9 and 10 that you hit.
Yeah. It's just such a crap turn.
It is very awkward. I will give you that.
Max went right over it earlier.
We have the lap time. The laps the entire. So Verstappen's done 69. Knees. To 24. Zhou's done 65. Russell's done 66. Hulkenberg 51. Tsunoda 46. Gasly 55. Piastri 52. And up the rears, Drugovich with 39. That's good mileage in the Williams.
Yeah.
Season was a very reliable power unit because the Mercedes F1 team was the only team not to have a mechanical DNF all season.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All of their DNFs were crash related.
Get issue.
Because Russell was obviously involved in the Silverstone incident.
Yeah.
He didn't retire from that. He was going to try and bring the car home to get it repaired. And the marshals lifted the car. He was forced to retire, otherwise he would have been disqualified.
Yeah.
Lewis retired in Spa because of the incident with Alonso. And is that it? I think that's it. The Mercedes was very consistent last season.
Yeah, just not in the way they wanted it, really.
Yeah, they weren't consistently winning. They had the reliability that other teams didn't. So if they keep there this season, just maintain that reliability, they're going to challenge the title by virtue of the fact that they're not DNFing.
True. Had 12 DNFs season.
I think
Williams
Mercedes only
10.
had.
Mercedes had 3.
Five is useless.
Bit like the FIA. Reddit's telling me that we're only DNFs now.
Uh, 2022 F1 standings.
I think it was just the two.
Well, let's see in a second. Calendar? No. Results standings.
Points Mercedes in one weekend was 44.
That's maximum.
Yeah.
So that's
but you can't guess which race that was.
I wonder. No TV, don't switch off automatic. So Russell retired in Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only had 2.
That's impressive. retiring teams.
Oh, well, Hamilton technically retired in Abu Dhabi, but he's classed as a finisher because of when he retired.
Really? Oh,
If you get over 90% of the race before you retire, then you are classified as a finisher. So officially, Mercedes only 2 retirements.
Oh, wow.
We're listening to there's 2 minutes left of the session
Great.
before we get an hour's break. And then it's all again. You don't, you're going to uni.
Yeah.
I
might not go. Actually, if I don't go, I'll get shouted at because I'm only meant to be in like 3 times a week. So
yeah, just go to class. Take some time to relax from Formula One.
It's so much effort to the bus way there.
4 hours 15 is a very long session. They dropped him out of his car. Oh dear. Please.
What the fuck?
The jack failed.
No, you're watching the Formula 1 pre-season testing day 1, session 1.
Yeah. No, don't forget, it's Formula 1 Aramco pre-season testing.
Oh, my bad.
Get those title sponsors.
Of course. The amount of times I've had my flatmate send me videos being like, wow, F1 has subtitles, and it's just, I think the Ferrari in front of the Zoom. Or F1 fans be like, this shit's lit, and it's piglets running around a pig.
The timer's gone red. We're nearly there. Russell on a timed lap.
I've got a really good thing next to me. This is what you can all look forward to the next session.
Okay.
He sits next to my PC. If it makes you feel that I actually did not buy him, I got him for my birthday from my friend.
Russell's timed lap is very slow. But then again, he didn't use the DPS, so. Russell's going to be cutting it very fine. He wants to go for a second lap.
Yeah.
30 seconds to go. I don't think he's going to make the flag. No, he's definitely not making the flag. Gasly's on track as well at the moment. But otherwise, that is the session over. 10 seconds to go.
What session?
Yeah. What a way to start. What a way to kick off these testing live streams. And the timer is at 0. The checkered flag is about to be waved for George Russell. There it is. Checkered flag. Session over. Feels like a bit longer. Bring the people the names. Answer is
It's surprising because when you them, it seems really sharp.
Yeah.
Did it once. It was really shit.
yeah, it's actually not difficult to get a good sort of figure.
Just
But yeah, there is a video on our Twitter. What is a bit more challenging is if you have to go two, so like for double waved yellows, you need to sort of keep the foot apart while you do it. Not to do that.
Yeah. I don't think I have a wingspan.
Because you can just sort of go like that, so up and down, and hold sort of camber as you.
Yeah.
Twix. Can you do it? That's actually quite. Actually, that's my when I finished uni.
Race good. I was like, it's here. I also don't actually work because I have to be at Tesco's where I actually get paid to be.
Doing as well.
Yeah.
You don't get paid partial.
I would not put my safety as a volunteer.
Yeah, marshals are volunteer.
I thought they got paid. How bizarre.
All cars are in the pits. Day one, its conclusion.
Oh, no, one step closer to being back in full swing.
Yep. If you give us the times on the screen, please, that would be appreciated.
But not doing it practice starts.
No. Because everybody's in the pits.
Oh yeah, forgot.
Are you not giving us a timing screen? We tonight maybe? Sender issue that broke down the Aston Martin. Music. But so Max Verstappen led the session with a 1:32.59. Carlos Sainz nearly 3 tenths slower. 7 tenths slower. Zhou Guanyu also 7 tenths. Russell 1.2 seconds down. 4. Felipe Drugovich was 1.6 seconds behind. Tsunoda 1.7. 1.8, and Oscar Piastri rounds 1 second behind. And as the schedule is exactly it's 10 till 2:15 Bahrain time for the morning session, and 3:15 till 7:30 Bahrain time for the evening session. Friday, Saturday, and sorry, that's a weekend. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The track actually really nice to be fair from the air. The TV chopper's got a good angle. But that brings the first part of this massive stream to a close. Neil, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure having you on. If you're
Thank
free
you
at
for having me.
if you're free at any other part of testing, feel free to just drop by.
I'm going to be free every morning.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow morning then for testing.
I'll see you tomorrow.
But yeah, thanks very much for joining us.
Okay.
Anyone who's been watching through all this, thank you very much for watching. We will see you in an hour when the lunch break comes to an end. Hopefully, if I can get Twitch working properly, that doesn't lag out my computer. But for now, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Sent me a message that. So I messaged him, saying agents from.
I've not managed to
Oh,
end the
good.
stream. Twitch be slow.
It's broken. It's broken. It's broken.
Safety
Bye.
car, safety car. Come on, Twitch. Ash, are we even still live?
I don't know.
Let me check the thing on Twitch.
It's not here.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your Twitch, you see your Twitch studio is not loading.
And hopefully
Oh, I thought.
that's the thing. Live.
So.
We'll delete this. Come on, Twitch. Um,